check, and then you move on to the kingdom, check, and then you move on to the freedom. Better finesse on the heathen. We gon' reign, we gon' reign, we gon' reign, we gon' reign, yeah, we gon' reign, we gon' reign, we gon' reign.
Painting the picture so vivid, I know that you feel it, but can't comprehend it. We teaching the scriptures and decrypt and live it. They hate the commandments and they trying to live it. We open your mind, you take them descendant. We looking to hunt, but right now we fishing. We keeping the pressure on devils, they fall in submission. Hunger for truth, you can call it addiction. Finished. That what the work is. No more pain, no more hurt here. Know the streets on the surface. I want the world with interest. That's usury. These other nations be using me. Ready for rest, that's jubilee. Not fall in order and bow the knees.
It ain't on the schedule. Get in the spirit and stay in the spirit of vision and feeling incredible. Read it up, eat it up, need to believe in that scroll. That roll is edible. Sweet as honey, but it's bitter to me. All my people see them like a vegetable. Ain't dead, but they ain't alive. Why? When sin begins to thrive, they selling their soul to survive. The prophets worldwide, going to find the tribes. Christ come back, it's a reset. Don't burn this place, hit refresh. No more options, grace just checked out. Israel the name, we need to respect now. Head down, ain't no rest. We gotta pass the test. Get your blessed, and then you move on to the next. And then you move on to the flex. And then you move on to the kingdom. And then you move on to the freedom. Better finesse on the heathen. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. Yeah, we gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. Give me that water without thirst. Pasta in your pocket, got his fingers in your purse. Pull up on the profits, get it poppin', mission church. Started from the bottom, but the last shall be first. Judah, Benji, Levi said the last shall be first. Ephraim, Manasseh said the last shall be first. Simeon and Zebulun, Gad shall be first. Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali shall be first. The last shall be first.
Started from the bottom, got it out the mud. Then I heard the scripts, precepts, I got them. Most high the plug, so sin I had to dip, burn them like Sodom. Saw what it was, loaded up the clip, watched my demons scatter. Found what was good, oh man, I had to split. I seen the flood coming, so I ride the wave. I seen the blood running, we at the end of days. I see your mind wondering, like how them niggas get through that maze. Holy Spirit, enter in me, now I'm giving God praise. Looked on the proud times, you was on cloud 9, but it's our time now. Give me that crown now. Zion shine now, open the blind eyes. Back from the dead, read what he said, now we about to shut this down. I need him under my heel, I need him blue with the steel. Taking the kingdom for real, yeah, let them know how they feel. Scraping the bottom for real, a lot of blood he gon' spill. When he come back, he gon' kill. We back on the top, stand on the rock, climb from the bottom, then watch from the skies, then bomb be dropping like.
Give me that water without thirst. Pasta in your pocket, got his fingers in your purse. Pull up on the profits, get it poppin', mission church. Started from the bottom, but the last shall be first. Judah, Benji, Levi said the last shall be first. Ephraim, Manasseh said the last shall be first. Simeon and Zebulun, Gad shall be first. Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali shall be first. The last shall be. You know what it is, beast mode. When they line to Judah in feast mode, watch them pop up a scripture and reload. When they playing games, it's a cheat code. All these X's and O's a playbook, cause it's hiding the feeling, they stay cooked. City fishes are me and they stay hooked. When they turn into hunters, we gotta run, let's prophesy, destroy the lives, regain the minds of a people that's broken. Chastised, ostracized, and victimized is the plight of the chosen. Setback, checked out, heart cold, and a mind that's frozen. Praying for spiritual healing, just as it is written from cold to go, but I know that I'm bold in the spirit. head, I'm pissed off till them chairs lift off. But I needed grappling cause it's chipped off. Pick up the book, cut the simp talk. It's the warrior in me that's killing the warrior in me. I'm him now, transformed to another man. God's plan in my left and a sword in my other hand. Finna slice and dice of doctrine. Rolling with the prophets, time to rock the bliss. And the dog could never stop it. A pastor couldn't block it. You apologist, cause this the word of God. Not Harry Potter or your favorite novelist. Ain't no novices, we the sons of God. Ready for water and they dropping the bombs. Give me that water, without thirst. Pastor in your pocket, got his fingers in your purse. Pull up on the prophets, get it poppin'. Mission church, started from the bottom, but the last shall be first. Judah, Benji, Levi said the last shall be first. He from Manasseh said the last shall be first. Simeon and Zebulun, gas shall be first. Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali shall be first. The last shall be first.
We in the clouds, no we is not looking down. Y'all making noise but we don't hear the sound. Wow, sound like you hate. You think we finished but we in the kitchen. Cooking up dishes and constantly fishing. And teaching repentance to all of our people cause this is the mission. Yeah, this is the mission. Yeah, we in the clouds, no we is not looking down. Y'all making noise but we don't hear the sound. Wow, sound like you hate. You think we finished but we in the kitchen. Cooking up dishes and constantly fishing. And teaching repentance to all of our people cause this is the mission. Cause this is the mission. Yeah, we in the
return to the throne. We been in the zone. Spirit on me, the scripts my cologne. Funny business, though we don't condone. Mind blown, your confusion it shows. Not even hiding the hate. Refer to my bishop as I thought we all wanted the gates. But some of my people gon' swim in that lake. How you sit in your fate? In the speech, by the word, with the truth, or what you heard. Wanna teach, then you need to learn. Get the
listen to all of them. Sunday's got a long lineup. I can't name them all, but you can occupy yourself with music, definitely the word, and a lot of information, especially what's going on the earth right now. So the lineup begins tomorrow morning with Patient Saints, and we'll carry it right on to the last show, which is Wisdom Crieth out outside of Austin.
Wake up to the Patient Saints, go ahead and grab your coffee. This truth is spreading across the globe. Our hidden history's alive with Deacon, take us through them times. Painted black faces right now, you know this not Jesus Christ. Raving the wolves, we prophesying in the fire booth. Bringing more fire, word to Deacon Malachi. You the ending in the lion's den. We got the current events, wisdom crying out at 9 o'clock. Come listen, we gon' set it off on Sundays.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless.
Yes, sir.
Most High Christ bless. We back.
Yes, sir.
I'm Officer Razis.
Officer Gadaliah.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Keliah.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Jasper.
And we make up
Yeah.
all praises, man.
Wait a minute. Who's over there?
Hey, shout out to the tech
that's
team,
right.
man.
We
Shout
got
out
a-
to the tech team.
Nah, I'm talking about over here, man.
Oh, who's over here? Who we
Yeah.
got? We got a special guest in the
Hey, all
building.
praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Officer
in there,
Jasper.
That's right.
All right, it's about to go down, Israel. It's about to go down.
That's
All
right.
praises, man. We got a special guest in the building.
That's right.
We doing big things in Israel right now, man. We doing major big things in Israel. It was a good Sabbath. We had a good Sabbath.
Really good Sabbath,
The
man.
class was
Fire.
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 Shout out to them.
Fire.
Real quick, shout out to the leadership, to the bishops,
That's right.
the deacons, the captains, man. All the officers, all those brothers, soldiers doing a mighty work in Israel. All right, doing a mighty work in
Yes,
Israel.
sir.
And this thing started on Friday, and it just don't stop.
It don't stop. I'm telling you,
Don't
when
stop.
Friday hit, bro, you already
You
know
know what I'm
it's like, hey, it's going down.
Right.
It's going down. All right, so let's pull up what we got going on in Israel real quick.
Hey, so a question for you.
Go ahead.
Y'all brothers look a little dark today.
Dark?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all brothers looking a little dark today.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
explain what was going on
Hey,
today,
I'm just
man.
saying.
What
I'm
was
just
going on,
saying.
man?
We get brothers be getting into that light skin, dark skin beef
Ah,
sometimes.
stop. Hey, pull out the Willie Lynch, bro. Pull out the Willie Lynch,
No,
bro.
hey, all
Check.
praises to the Most High. Hey, listen. Today, Israel, like I said, man, on Friday when the Sabbath kick is coming in and leadership bringing it out on Fridays, the Sabbath on Saturday. But today we did something in Austin, man.
Right.
That all praises to the Most High. Leadership is like, hey, y'all brothers been going to war. Now let's build up the families.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You know,
That's
that's
right.
unity. That's what it's all about. Like Bishop Nathaniel always says, a strong marriage builds a strong nation. So
That's
when we
right.
all come together,
That's right.
husband, wives, children, it's a beautiful thing, man. There's no way you can say we a hate group.
Right.
There's no way, bro.
Right.
It don't make sense. All right? It don't make sense.
I don't know, man. It looked like a little hatred with them water balloons, man.
Oh, hey. Hey, bro. I'm telling you, right as soon as I stepped in the scene, bro,
That's it.
it was it. It was over with, bro.
Hey, Officer Eleazar, we handing out demerits. See you at the Sabbath.
For real, man. Hey, it
we
was
had
going
fun.
down, man.
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
had
to them
fun.
brothers, Officer Liaison, Soldier Benaiah, our
That's
fundraising
right.
team,
All
man.
praise to the Most
They
High.
did a mighty work today.
That's right. I was
Mighty,
Lahad.
man.
I was
Officer
Lahad.
Lahad, yes,
Hey,
yes.
securing a great spot.
Yep. All
Yes,
praises,
sir.
man.
Hey, I appreciate the compliment, bro. I'm looking
You know
dark.
what I'm saying? You're looking like Christ over there,
Christ-like
bro.
over there.
Right, yeah, right.
You looking like the bottom of his feet. I don't know about the top.
Wow. Wow.
Light skin on light skin, bro. Hey, we
All
gonna
right.
ride, bro.
We got to stick together,
cold.
y'all.
We gotta sit together.
We got to stick together, man. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Come together. Come together.
Hey, hold on.
Cannot
Jasper,
be
you kind
partial.
of right
I
on the
cannot be
borderline, Jasper. You kind of
We're going
right.
to stick together. We're just going to stick
That's
together.
I know you borderline, bro.
Zephaniah
You
2 and
was
1.
in the field and in the house, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's
back
all
and
good,
forth.
man. It's all good.
With a double agent.
Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
man.
Not at all.
Hey, but all praises, man. Hey, let's pull up what we got, what's going on in Israel real quick, man. Let's show the world what we are doing in the nation of Israel. Pull that up. Pull that up. Yep, pass it over. There you go. Mission 51.
Fire.
That's right.
Mission 51 in Spain, man.
That's right.
No, on the
Come on,
corner.
man.
On the corner, right?
Oh, no. We definitely not on the corner.
Oh, okay.
We
Spain ain't on the corner?
No, it's cross seas.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
So you got
So a man got to travel.
You gotta travel.
You gotta travel,
You
right?
gotta get on a plane.
Oh,
bro.
you gotta actually leave somewhere.
Yep. Hey, put it back on
Okay.
Mission
All praise.
51, man. We ain't done with that. Come on, what y'all doing back there,
Jumping
bro?
the gun, bro.
Y'all jumping the gun,
back,
bro.
man. Go back.
Come on, man. We still on Mission 51. Thank you. Stay
That's
right there.
right.
Keep it on the screen. Keep it on the screen. Mission 51 in Spain.
That's right.
That's right.
Wow, bro.
That's a whole other continent.
That's a
man.
whole
right.
nother, another
A whole
continent.
nother, that's a whole nother hemisphere.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Jews don't know about that. Jews
Right.
ain't never left the block.
brother.
Damn.
You gotta get a passport to get
You
over there.
actually
Huh?
you need a passport.
You gotta be
Right.
official,
You
huh?
gotta be official tissue to go to
Now
Spain.
you gotta get a bus ticket to get over there.
No bus ticket.
No bus ticket.
No,
No
day
bus-
cab. No day
Uber can't get you there, huh?
No Uber.
And what y'all think we pushing while we over there?
This truth.
The truth.
That's right.
Christ.
That's
we
right.
pushing Christ. It ain't about us. We pushing Christ.
That's right.
You see that fly on the bottom left? We pushing Christ, man.
That's right.
And these
Ain't stopping
commandments, bro. We got to keep these commandments no matter where you at in the world.
That's right.
That's
Like
right.
the show say, wisdom crieth out.
That's
right.
right.
Everywhere.
That's right.
Everywhere.
You
That's
cannot
right.
stop this truth.
That's
all
right.
right. Well,
That's
you got,
right.
You got the SPLLC, the Canary Mission.
Yup.
What is his name? Jonathan Greenblatt. You got Vocab Heyman Malone. Vocab Heyman. You cannot stop this truth.
Right.
So keep doing your videos.
That's
Keep
right.
making false accusations, false claims while we out here in Spain.
Pushing this
That's right.
truth.
Pushing
All
the truth.
publicity
That's
is
right.
good publicity.
Right.
Thank you.
right.
All right, so let's go
All
to the
right.
next one.
Check,
What we
check.
got? Go to the next. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Who that is at the top?
Mission
out.
52. Who's that?
Come on.
Who that is?
That's
Yeah, they're right.
Hey, that's all
That's
good.
right.
You know.
That's right. That's right.
Scroll out real quick. Scroll out. Scroll out.
Hold on, man.
Take us off, man.
Take
We
us
don't
off,
even
yeah.
see.
Mission 52
That's right.
in Ecuador.
That's
right.
In
That's
Ecuador, you
right.
got Deacon Joshua, Captain Abiel, Captain Zephaniah,
Right.
That's right. Mighty men.
Mighty Man, Officer Helez, Officer Cornelius.
That's right.
Officer E, all the mighty prophet Northern Kingdom brothers is waking up.
Sir.
Northern Kingdom is rising up. This is a different breed of Northern Kingdom now.
Right.
This is not those other brothers that bounced out of here.
Right.
This is a different
Right.
breed.
That's
Different
right.
breed of Northern Kingdom
True
brothers.
warriors.
True warriors.
That's
True
right.
prophets.
All right, so
That's
you can
right.
see Mission 52 in Ecuador. I'm telling you, this shit is spreading like wildfire. Spreading like wildfire, okay?
Hey, didn't Bishop say we have a base there too?
Hey,
sir.
big things, just know big things is happening.
That's
That's right.
Big things
That's
is happening.
right.
All
That's
so
right.
just,
That's right.
just keep watching us. Keep watching IUIC
bro.
TV. Straight up.
They might learn something. They keep watching.
Yeah, you might learn something. You might repent.
Might get edified.
Yeah, you might get edified, bro.
That's right.
You might get edified, man.
All praises.
All praise
man.
to the
That's
Most
right.
High. What we got next? Let's see what else is going on.
Something else that was happening even in our own backyard.
In our own backyard, huh?
Yeah. Something that making us look real strong out
Hey,
here.
there you go. Pull that up. There we
Going
go.
down.
Bring it out.
Come on.
Take us off the screen, y'all.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Hey, can we get some clapping? Can we get
Yes,
some?
sir.
That's right. That's
Come
right.
on,
That's right.
man. Austin.
Hey. That ain't a soundboard right there. That's an in-house audience.
Live
You know what I'm
audience.
saying?
That's right.
That's right.
Some
Shout out to
sisters
the
is
live
out there
audience.
getting dark too.
Yep.
I see a couple of y'all.
Right.
Hey,
All right.
all praise. As you can see, Austin strong. We still here. We still fighting. Man.
Right.
That's
Austin,
right.
IUIC Austin, we still in the fight and we ain't giving up.
And we got a whole lot of folks still traveling, man. They couldn't
Still
even make it
traveling.
out,
Yep,
bro.
that's
Yep.
not even all of us.
I'm telling you,
That's right.
Austin,
Not even all of us.
Not even close.
Austin doing his thing, bro.
Yep. Hey, shout out to Bishop Kanai, man.
That's
This
right.
is Bishop Kanai's
That's
voice
right. They
there.
got the wolf.
right.
They get the wolf
Hey,
out.
big
That's
wolf.
right.
Hey, get the wolf, man.
Get the wolf, man.
Get the wolf.
Bring it
Come
out.
on.
Get the wolf.
There you go.
You working
All
on
praise.
They're
it?
working on the
All
wolf.
right,
All
all
praise.
right. Shout out to Big Wolf, man. As
That's
you can
right.
see, this is his vision. This is Christ's vision. We still strong. We still holding the line, and we're gonna keep pushing, man.
All
If it's
praise.
the Lord's will. We're gonna
All
keep fighting.
praises.
sir.
All praises.
All praises.
Yes, sir. All right, you don't got the wolf, man. Y'all all right. We gonna have
Whenever
patience
y'all
with
decide to play the wolf, help
we
us
gonna have
out.
patience. We know it's, we. Yeah,
They
you
got
new people
replaced.
back there. It's all right.
It's just a canine animal that house, Hey, but real talk, I did beat you in that.
Oh, no!
Bring it out. Bring it out.
This brother.
Bruh.
Bring it
I thought
out.
we was not going to.
Hey, you
Bruh.
was just taking shots at me about my good tan I got,
Oh,
bro.
I know,
That's
man.
right.
I deserve it. I
Because
deserve it.
I was in the
deserve
sun running around this brother.
it. Hey, bro, I was talking that talk too.
Hey,
I was talking that talk, and then, bro, they beat,
Officer,
bro, I lost, bro.
I was on the sideline watching. You was gone.
I was gone?
Hey, everybody was a mile behind you.
I was
I was
out.
using
He
it.
had a
Out.
real, and he had a real
bro.
good head
Out
start.
of head, bro. That corn toss, I'm telling you, that
Yeah.
let you know I wasn't playing Greek fashions in the
Man,
wilderness.
I was
Hey,
telling
I
you,
could not
yes,
get that
sir.
corn
You
toss
gotta
thing.
use finesse, but you was
Oh,
like,
man.
no.
Right.
No.
Hey, but all praises, man.
What's that?
That's
He
how he
was
was
throwing them
talking
hard,
Throw
right?
them hard?
Yeah, bro. He was throwing them out the park, bro.
Golly. Also, get a lie, you did beat me, bro.
Oh
I give it to you. You
man,
did
all
beat me,
praises,
bro.
man. You know, it was for the Lord, man.
was
You
for
know
the
what I'm saying?
Lord.
That's what it was.
for
We
the
won
Lord,
together. We
Yeah,
strong
yeah,
together.
Hey, I like that.
You know
We
what I'm
strong
saying?
together.
There we go.
All
Hey.
praises.
I was just ahead of you. That's all.
We won.
We
won.
Hey, shout out to Big Judah. Big Judah. Y'all
Judah,
did
you
it.
did, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all did
hey,
your
you know what?
thing.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, hey, if y'all couldn't, for the people I beat, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, try again next year. But yeah,
That's right.
you know,
Hey,
it
it was a fire obstacle course, man.
Yes,
that
yes.
it was real good about building unity between, couples,
wife.
husbands and wives, right?
That's right.
And some sisters was pairing together. I don't know if some brothers and kids was doing it, but it was real good,
Right,
man. You
yep.
had to work together.
Right.
It was a real good unifying event, man. So all
for
praise
the
to the
vision.
Most High,
Yep,
man.
for the vision from our leadership.
Yep.
Bishop Kanai, Captain Zakar, Officer Matthew, Officer Halez.
That's right.
They had the vision. Put it back on the screen one more time, man. Because I'm telling
That's
you, they
right.
thought Austin was finished. They thought we was done. Play that one more time. Yep. Austin strong, baby.
And bro, and you know what's crazy? I still don't understand
Man,
how you
make my
call this
teeth
a hate
white.
group, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know
How
that-
we a hate group, bro? I don't
Bro,
get
brothers
it.
out here grilling and chilling, man,
Yeah,
having
we
a good
chilling,
time,
yep.
bro.
Enjoying each other, brotherhood and unity. That's what we doing, man.
Yeah.
And they have the nerve to call us a hate group.
All right.
Hey,
Damn
I'll
shame.
just say, make sure that we get them kids some ginger shots after this, bro, because that pool was crazy
Yeah,
dirty when they
them
got
kids-
up out of there. Grass, shoes,
Not hanging out their nose.
sunglasses. Hey, it's some of everything in that
Yeah,
pool when
man.
they got up out of there,
Yeah,
man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, but all praises, man. Hey, so let's get the thumbnail for the show, man. Let's get the thumbnail for the show. What are we going into tonight? We got some
Bring it
fire
out,
for y'all.
bring it
Israel.
out.
Uh-oh,
That's
drop
right.
some bombs, man.
Fire it out.
Officer Gentrifying, can you elaborate?
So we gonna talk about these gingers, man. You know them red-headed folks, man. Esau, and what they be doing, gentrifying everywhere.
Everywhere.
They gentrify the whole world, man.
Yes.
These dudes is vagabonds, bro. They
They are virus,
They are
bro.
virus.
It's
Virus.
crazy because like what we just seen with Juneteenth, we're gonna touch on it. What we seen at Juneteenth, man, is so sad, bro. It is so sad. It don't make no sense. So this is what inspired this class this show, because what we seen on Juneteenth, man, that's some crazy stuff that you see going on right in front of our nose, and our people don't see it.
Yep. So we gonna talk about these gentrifying gingers, man. We gonna just educate our people on what they've done in the past, what they doing now.
Yes.
Because they don't stop, man. They
do not.
They don't stop. These people, like, what does it say in Obadiah? Even a grape?
Even a great, bro.
They ain't gonna leave nothing. They gonna leave nothing behind.
Nothing behind, bro.
Nothing
They-
behind.
They not
Man.
your average thief.
Yep.
Bro, they
Not
take-
your average thief.
They
Nah,
don't
this dude a
stop,
virus,
bruh.
bro.
They
He is a
take,
virus.
They take, bro.
The hell is
They
this?
got to go, bro.
Got to
They
go.
got to go. All right. Matter of fact, I think Eddie Murphy talked about this one time,
Yes,
man.
Yeah,
yes,
did he?
yes, yes.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy did a
Hey,
little
we gonna
skit, man.
Hey, yes, hey, bring that out, y'all. Bring this out. Listen, watch this, Israel. Watch this.
No, we're going to go from 0 to 110. We're going from 0 to 110. So we're going to find out what is gentrification.
Right.
And why do these gingers keep doing it everywhere all
Everywhere
over the
they
world?
go. And what really, it doesn't stop at gentrification. It's on a mass scale. Like you
Right.
said earlier, officer,
Right.
it's the world. It's the world. These people want the world. Like it says in Job, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked.
Right.
And they do not stop. We are placed in the ghettos, and now they want the ghetto.
The hell is
They want
this?
the ghettos, bro.
They don't stop.
It don't stop.
They take the ghettos.
They
from the
want the ghettos now,
They
bro.
put us in the trash, and they're like, "No, I want the trash.
I want the
too,
trash.
man.
too.
Get out of the trash,
Yep.
man. Like,
Get out the trash. I want the
Also,
trash.
They take cultures, nationalities, heritages, right? They take anything that's possible to take. They want to take it.
Even souls.
Even so.
Even souls. And we're going to
Even
touch on
souls.
that. Even
right.
souls. All right, so let's play that.
All praises.
Wow.
So as you can see, they had to make humor out of it,
Yeah.
but in all reality, it's not funny.
It's
Right.
real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real. And it's happening here in Austin, Texas.
Right.
And not just Austin, Texas, all throughout the United States of America and all throughout the world. Okay, it's crazy, y'all. It is crazy.
It is, man. It's absolutely insane. It's what is it? Art imitates life, man.
Yes.
That's what's happening
Yes.
right here.
Right.
They're imitating what's going on in our world, right? Hey, let's get that definition of gentrification real quick.
Let's
that
go.
Wikipedia real quick.
Pull that up.
Yep. Blow that up.
You don't need disclaimer for this.
Yep.
We're just gonna get that first paragraph real
All right.
quick.
Bring it over. Gentrification is the process of changing the character of a neighborhood through the influx of more affluent residents and businesses. It is a common and controversial topic in urban politics and planning. Gentrification often increases the economic value of a neighborhood, but the resulting demographic displacement may itself become a major social issue. Gentrification often sees a shift in a neighborhood's racial or ethnic composition and average household income as housing and businesses become more expensive and resources that had not been previously accessible are extended and improved.
Right. So as you can see, like I said, this is what is literally going in Austin right now. It's crazy, bro. Austin used to be a thriving black community. When you do the research, a lot of parts in Texas was thriving black cities.
They had a lot of freedmen communities out
Yes,
there.
a lot of freedmen communities. Shout out to IUIC Dallas, who's on that mission, the Freedmen Mission.
That's
They go to
right.
these communities and do fly missions, do blitzes here, camp to wake our people up.
Right.
These neighborhoods are turning into Edomite paradise.
Right.
These neighborhoods where once Jake was thriving, right? Like you had on Black Wall Street in Oklahoma,
right.
Rosewood was
Rosewood in Florida.
Right. All these different cities where black communities were thriving, they have been gentrified. Esau has come into these towns and taken them over.
The hell is
We're
this?
seeing it literally in our very eyes to this day, right
Yep,
now.
Exactly. So, hey, let's pull up that urban displacement real quick. We're gonna look at this map because we were just talking about Austin, right? Hey, scroll down first before we look at the map. Scroll down on the other side. Go to the right. Yeah, now scroll all the way down. Where was that, Officer Key? Larry?
Scroll down.
That first paragraph?
It's the first paragraph. Go back up. Go back up.
Yeah,
This
there
one
you
right
go.
here.
Let's
That
read that
paragraph.
title and then that real quick.
Mapping displacement and gentrification in Austin, Texas. Austin, the capital city of Texas, is facing redevelopment pressures and rising housing costs, resulting in the displacement of vulnerable residents, including low-income renters, low-income families with children, and persons of color, especially African-American and Latinx residents.
Bro, who is that? Who is that? African American and Latin. Who is that? That's you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American.
That's right.
You are the Israelites. They're doing this to you
That's
right in front of
right.
your face, and you
That's
can't
right.
see it, man. Go ahead, Officer.
Right,
Lyle.
absolutely. And the thing is, when you scroll back up to this map, scroll up real quick, you're seeing the gentrification right now. Now we got a legend over here that's showing the types of gentrification that's going on, and we're seeing that it's progressing. So as you see, us as Israel, we're getting pushed out of the city. Right there at the bottom where you see all those darker colors, we're getting pushed right out of the city into what? Into the farther areas of the outer realm, which is that Cedar Park, that Pflugerville,
That
Round Rock
Killeen,
areas.
right, yep.
They're
Right.
pushing us out of the city. Why? Esau loves these skyscrapers.
Right.
They want their buildings.
Yeah, they do.
And you know what's so crazy? Not only that, when they come in and they put a set of crazy businesses.
Right.
Like they have businesses where yoga classes or violins or black folks ain't going to that.
Right.
Like that dude on Martin, he said they set up a business called Rental Spoons. Who renting spoons? You know what I'm saying?
Black folks ain't
They
doing
coming
that.
here with all these wild businesses running our people out. We're not going to that. You know what I mean?
The hell is this?
So, real quick, I want to get a scripture to show the same. Ain't nothing new on the sun. They did the same thing in the scriptures, just like they doing to us today. Give me that in 2 Kings 17.
Let's go.
I want to show you something real quick. 2
Bring it
Kings
out.
17, verse 24. I need you to power read.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 17 and verse 24.
Come on.
And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon and from Cuthan and from Ava and from Hamath and from Sepharvaim and placed them in the city of Samaria.
They did what?
Placed them in the cities of Samaria.
So during the Assyrian captivity, they took the children of Israel out of their lands and brought other nations into the land. This is gentrification. They did the same exact thing. Watch this. Read on.
And placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel.
Instead of who?
Instead of the children of Israel.
Instead of the children of Israel. Watch this. Read on.
And they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the city thereof.
And they dwelt in our cities. Come on. Now look what they do. Same thing. what these nations did is what they do to us today. Watch this, read.
And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there that they feared not the Lord.
They did what?
They feared not the Lord.
So when these other nations are in our land, they fear not the Lord. They're not keeping the commandments in the land.
Right.
Just like you said, officer, they bringing up these strange, weird, different type of
Right.
stores up in our cities.
Right.
It's like, yo, we don't deal with this stuff.
At all.
And what you see in the community, right? When we go to camp, especially in Austin, you see in our communities in the hood, you see Arabs, a lot of the Arabs selling pork, shrimp, crab, lobsters, all these other nations selling poison to our people.
Right.
That's what you see in our communities.
The convenience stores with Elam
There you go.
or Moab.
Moab, yep.
Scratch off tickets. They're there just to drain our wealth out of that community.
That's right. That's right, officer. Read on.
Therefore, the Lord sent lions among them,
Read.
which slew some of them. Wherefore they spake to the king of Assyria, saying, the nation which thou hast removed and placed in the cities of Samaria.
So the nations which thou hast removed and placed in the city of Samaria, this is what we sing to this very day. It's 2023, and we could go in the Bible and show examples of the same thing happening. Right? Read on.
Right.
Know not the manner of the God of the land. Therefore he hath sent lions among them, and behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the God of the land.
So that's it on that. We just wanted to show an example of gentrification in the scriptures.
Right.
It's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Right, officer.
No, I'm looking at this. There's a brother in this comic called Jay August. He's like, why don't y'all move together and, put your resources together and do like everybody else? It's like, bro, you have no idea about the curses. You can't escape them. If you pay attention to the rest of the show, you're going to see these people have covered the whole earth. Don't worry. You're going to see, bro. Just pay attention, man. So what we got, as we was talking, we was actually talking about the city that we live in the city of Austin, right? So we went there. And we actually, there was a Juneteenth celebration, all over the world. There's no different in Austin. But what's crazy is in the area where the people are being gentrified, they're parading about their destruction out there.
They have no clue. They can't even see what's going on. Not in the hood, bro. I was shocked. When y'all took me to the to these different areas in Austin, these different parts of the hoods, you see Edomites riding on bikes with poodles through the hood.
Right.
Through the hood.
No
And
fear.
No fear. And
No
Jake is
fear.
coming up against us when we set up camp.
Right.
Jake ready to fight us. Then you got Esau with his dog and his poodle riding through the damn neighborhood. Comfortable.
Jogging. All right, they on little scooters and everything, stuff that you would not see in the hood.
Right.
But that show you the confidence and the boldness of Esau. They know that we taking this over.
Right.
Y'all can't touch us. It's wild.
And Jay August, in the comments, we understand this. We know it's not ours. But even with the little that we have, they are taking that from us. We understand that this is not our rest. This nothing here belongs to us. But the little that we do have in these communities, our people they so high on drugs, alcohol, fornication, they can't even see that Esau's taking the little that they have right in front of their face.
That's just like the book dealing with Puerto Rico, the oppression of Puerto Rico. Even the rain. What's Obadiah say? Wouldn't a thief leave some grapes?
Right.
It's not their nature to just say it's not their nature to be at peace with anybody. They just want and want and want. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Your soul, your land, everything. They just want it. So
Oppress a man and his heritage.
exactly.
Hey,
So,
also just to mention from that last map, this is one of the darkest places on that map, showing that it's already been gentrified. And growing
It's
up,
already.
yes, sir. Wow. Growing up, where we went down to the Juneteenth parade, it's a street called Rosewood. This was a street where nothing but black businesses. There was barbershops. There was all kind of things there. Now you go there, they done tore down the projects that was there. They done tore down those apartments. Everything's torn down. The only thing there left is those murals and stuff that we see. But that's even pretty soon that's gonna go away too.
So you
The hell is this?
Yes,
you
sir.
grew up, yeah.
So our people don't even see that, but
And
yet
it's
they still
Starbucks
parade.
and what y'all say, rent a spoon and
Coffee shops.
Coffee
Once
shop.
you see once you see them coffee shops and them scooters,
Over
Right.
with.
That's
it's
it.
over with.
Right.
It's
It's
over.
gone.
You see them little electric scooters, hey, you done. That's
over.
it. It's
Telling
over
you,
with.
bro.
You know, so crazy. If our people come back to God's laws, keep just on the Sabbath. Let's do a Sabbath challenge. On Saturday, don't buy.
Right.
We'll put their business out.
That's right.
On Saturday alone, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, matter of fact, the whole 12 tribes, we have spending power. These people come in our communities, set up their businesses, and drain our money and go back to high rises. Guess what? On the Sabbath, don't buy from them. Keep the commandments.
That's right. That's a heavy point, officer. That's a heavy point because our spending power is like what, over $1 trillion, $1 trillion dollars?
Right. Yes,
so like you said, officer, imagine if we kept the Sabbath, and not just the Sabbath, but we didn't keep none of their holy days, right? None of their holidays.
Right.
We kept God's high holy days. Bro, we will crumble this economy.
It will be finished.
Crumble. And that's just with Judah alone. Like you said, imagine the whole 12 tribes.
Right.
Bro, this place will be finished, bro.
They know, the other nations know we got the bag.
Right.
They know that. They know that.
That's right. They know for real.
They know we got the bag.
So let's play this video where we was at. This is this little promo that we got for us seeing our people just celebrating their destruction.
Right. So also get a lot. We was face to face in the streets with the people.
Right.
We wasn't hiding behind no screen.
No.
We wasn't. We was face to face.
No. We're reporting on the work that we was doing. Out there on the street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All praise.
YouTube warriors.
Matthew 4 and verse 19. And he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.
Teach them the laws, the statutes, commandments. For you to be a fisher of men is more than we just think about throwing a rod and reeling them in. But it's more than that. So the next level is because when they come in, you don't eat them like a fisherman does. You bringing them in to teach them, to raise them up, to come on a level of Christ. That's a great responsibility. That's what you officers are. That's what you brothers are attaining to become. Fishers of men. Why? When they come in, now it's your job to teach them, build them up. What must they do? Because this movement ain't going to stop. There's how many leaders in Israel? 144,000. They ain't going to be like them old movements where there's one leader. You kill him, the whole thing is destroyed. Christ said there's 144,000. 12,000 of each tribe. Some of you brothers want rank, you want responsibility, you want to be fishers of men, you got to realize the responsibility that comes with it.
Woo! Fire.
That's right.
The work don't stop.
Don't stop.
This is
Don't
what we
stop.
do, y'all. We go out to the highways and the byways and we cry out with that wisdom, y'all. So we go out to the streets, we go out to events, we try to interact with our communities that we are a part of as leadership has guided us. You know, a lot of mighty bishops, deacons, and captains have taught us the way. And that's what we try to do. We try to go out there and reach our people. And a lot of our people out here just celebrating their own destruction. They get a day off. They get to do a little parade. They was giving out candy in the midst of the parade. Everybody was just sitting there waiting for the candy that you're gonna get on Juneteenth.
And it's so sad because when we went out there, right, we teaching, we asked them, so what is Juneteenth about? They don't even know.
Right.
They don't even know.
They don't know.
They have no clue.
I'm just coming out here to be with my people. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm like, y'all don't even know what y'all celebrate.
Somebody said free food.
Right.
Pulled up.
Yep. And then it's so crazy because, like you said, officer, they get this gift and they can't see. It's all to blind them. They can't see that Esau's that parade that they're marching through. Esau's buying all that up. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. And here you go, niggas. Here's a parade. Y'all go to sleep.
Hey, you mind if I get a precept?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead. Go ahead,
Let
officer.
me get Haggai 1 verse 7, because like you say, our people out here, in these festivals and these whatever they is in high holidays or whatever. I mean, not high holidays, but what's it? Juneteenth, right? The events, right?
Holidays.
Not understanding who they are. They don't know they breaking the law. They don't know they're in the midst of sin, right? So watch what Haggai say.
The book of Haggai, chapter 1 and verse 7.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts. So who said this?
The Lord of hosts.
Read.
Consider your ways.
But they don't do it. They don't do it. Just like it says in Isaiah 1 and 3. They don't even know. Oh, we doing this for the kids. Well, I thought you was the grown-up.
Right.
We doing this for the kids, right? Who following who?
Right. How long you gonna do it for the kids, bro?
Right.
Golly.
Yeah, so our people definitely got to consider their ways, man, because a lot of these things that we celebrate, we don't even realize the position that we was in when they gave it to us. I know we did something in San Antonio with the Northern Kingdom, our Hispanic brothers and sisters. The Fiesta, right? Bruh, they celebrating their destruction down there. They don't even understand what that whole fiesta is about.
That was crazy, officer. When we was dealing with the people out there, that was crazy because they didn't have no clue what fiesta. I was like, yo, y'all really celebrating your own destruction.
Right. This
This
one's
was-
blatant,
Yes,
right?
and that thing was huge. That thing was a big festival, bro.
Yep.
I'm like, this is
That's
madness.
And again, art imitates life.
Right.
You know what? Netflix is even doing a show about
Hold
this.
on, before we go there.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
before we
sir.
go there, give me Sirach chapter 20, verse 29.
Bring it out.
It's a precept.
Sirach
right.
20, 29. Watch this, y'all.
The book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the
It
wise.
says presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise. That's what they give you. They give you a little trinket, a little gift to keep you asleep. So you don't rise up. You don't see the oppression that is around you that's gonna ignite your spirit, make you want to rise up and defend and fight for your people.
Right.
But what do? They give you that little treat. They give you that little gift, right? Read it from the top.
Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise.
Come on.
And stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove.
You see what it says? It stops his mouth that he cannot reprove, he cannot correct, he cannot uplift his people. This is what you see all these leaders, these so-called black leaders, they all been put to sleep with these gifts. Give them a job, a good job, give them position in society. Now they can't stand up for their people. They can't speak on the condition, the struggle, the oppression of their people.
Right.
Sad, man.
And you know what's so crazy on that point, officer? When the Moab brother beat the sister, right? They came back and was like, all right, we apologize, 50% off. They ran in there, got the umbrellas, they
Right.
got the bundles, forgot all about the sister got whooped.
Officer,
And they even fought. Oh my bad. They was even fighting brothers that was trying to stand up for them.
Crazy, crazy.
Yep, I remember that. I was
Crazy.
like, what? But on the flip side, remember what happened when the Moab dude got beat up in a plane?
Right,
Where
right.
him and his whole nation
Right,
banned, yo, nobody from China, we flying on your flights no more.
Right.
So you fix that.
Right.
That's power. That's what
right.
you call power.
That's right. And see, that's why I was saying on the Sabbath, we can
We could do the same
we
thing,
got the power,
bro.
we got the
That's
bag.
right. We could do the same thing,
That's
man.
right.
We
In
could do the same
righteousness,
thing.
man.
In
We'll,
righteousness.
we'll take over this place, man, keeping God laws.
That's it.
That's
Same
right.
thing, but on a whole different level, man.
That's right.
So what was you gonna say, officer? I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. That's it's just a lot of time when we talk about gentrification, everybody be thinking about black
Right.
folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, it goes everywhere.
That's right.
These people take the whole world, and it happened to our Latinx, because when we was reading that thing, it said Latinx.
Right.
It hits their communities. So much so, Netflix
Did a special
they
on
got
this.
a little show about it.
Wow.
Bro. Let's just check it out.
So even Netflix, like, yo, we gonna make money off these.
Yeah.
We gotta make money off
Saturday
these.
Night Live
Yep.
said we're going to make jokes off of it. We're going to make money, and so is Netflix.
Wow.
devil on you.
Play that.
We're going to stop at about 127.
We've been giving you free burritos for years. Yo canté por esos tacos.
Nobody asked you to say 'em.
You ain't chente, bro. We need a new approach. I'll give you a brand new list of ingredients that we can try out, and it's gonna be great. People love discovering new things. No, we've been here, fool. You haven't paid rent 2 months. You doubled the rent on us, you coconut sellout.
Coconuts are delicious.
Con estos pinches greedy landlords que nos quieren convertir todos en ramen spots.
Stay woke.
Why you gotta go all the way to Paris to be a chef?
I'm gonna back Michelin stars from Boyle Heights.
Estamos preocupados por Chris.
Chris is going to be fine. He can afford help, like therapy or Whole Foods.
¿Qué dijiste, Whole Foods?
Yo estoy aquí matándome mientras tú juegas al artista.
God, Amma, you're so dramatic.
Te empaqué todas tus porquerías, mijita.
What would I ever do without my 50 rosaries?
Para que te saques al diablo, cabrona.
My daughter? She's beautiful. She's brilliant.
Marry her, pendejo.
Play like a team. You know, como las Chivas. The defense communicate with the offense and then ¡gol! ¿Se me entiende, no?
I think so.
Te pasas toda la vida construyendo un negocio. Para que un pendejo te lo...
Yeah, so this is a series. I watched it a while back. It was just like you said. It was about Northern Kingdom. You saw the landlord come in and say, "Hey, you haven't paid rent in 2 months," and it was like you doubled the rent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that, the whole series was centered around a restaurant that had been established in that community for like 2 decades. You know, it was the old man, the grandfather. He was actually the grandfather of the young
Those
people with
younger
them
ones,
working.
right.
Right. And he and his wife started that restaurant, but Esau wanted to come in and gentrify.
Yep.
Even that guy, the guy called him a sellout coconut, you know, he was working for white people.
Right.
And he was the face of our people gentrifying the community. And they ultimately ended up losing the store and had to move out, you know?
Right, and it's so sad because we see that so many times.
Right.
That story right there, it happens so many times in our communities where we'll have a business, a thriving Black Hispanic business, and because of the location where it's at and it's prime real estate, Esau says, I want that. And guess what? You got to move. You know what? We're going to double your rent. You see that happening even now. It's happening now where I live. They doubling the rent. They raising up the rent. It's like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
And in a lot of these inner cities too, they got like, you know, our folks have bought houses back in the 20s or 40s. They done, grandma done paid off the house. She left it to her son. But they jacking the property tax up so high. Even if the grandma still live there, she's on assisted living, she can't even pay for the taxes.
Right.
Because what they trying to do is price the people out the house. And then they going to sell it for 800,000, $1 million, whatever. And that's what happens, man. And our people just lose that whole area. We lose our resources. We lose our community, the things that make us great, because, you know, that's what's supposed to happen. But, man, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. So,
the hell is this? You know what, officer? Even with these small businesses, just like the restaurant that we saw, it's when you say that the rent's going up, so now all your consumers your customers are actually leaving, right? Just like all these barbershops that we used to have, all the customers are leaving now because everybody's jacking up the price. Now they move a little Supercuts in next door.
Also, you're the spirit. Bro, I used to see Supercuts. What brother, right, or Northern Kingdom go to Supercuts, bro? That was always Esau up in Supercuts, bro.
Exactly.
Yo, you bringing back memories.
That's heavy right there. Think about that. Your rent goes up, so you gotta upsell your patrons. The people that come in, your base customers, the ones that always come in, get that cut, hang out, chop it up in the shop, and then they bring in a lower, because they got the money, they got a loan, which we can't get.
Right. We can't get. Yep.
Esau's the damn devil, man.
So what we got?
all right, so now we're gonna talk about some slumlords, man.
Holy. The slumlords, man. Amalek.
Man, these people are evil, man.
Shake. Oh yeah, they need a
people are
nuke.
evil.
Nuke. Right. That's what they need, bro. Straight up.
So let's check this video out right here. Let's see what else Esau is up to.
Down the street. You see what you're doing to your tenants?
Turn it up.
They're out of the home.
People living in Greenpoint tell me these two men are owners of 300 Nassau Avenue. The two men were scheduled to meet with inspectors from the Department of Buildings and Housing Preservation and Development Wednesday. The not-so-proud owners showed up with their heads covered after a so-called security guard told them I was waiting.
I have two twins, and it's horrible.
Catalina Hidalgo is just one of the tenants who were forced to leave last month after the DOB issued a vacate order. Hidalgo says her kitchen is collapsing and the building is in disrepair.
Pause it right there. Go back. I want to show you how, because this is our people, right? Blacks and Hispanics that are renting from Amalek. Look how Amalek leaves the condition how they live, man. Some evil stuff. That's what they call slumlords. Go ahead, Officer Asayel.
No, I was just going to say, go back to the condition of the building, how they left it.
Inside it.
Right. And this is the same thing Officer Kila was saying, like that was with like a business. Now they're doing it even with your residents.
Yes.
You know, this is an older article. I mean, it's not like yesterday's news, but this is still a common practice by who we're talking about today, the gentrifying gingers. They want to move our people out of the neighborhoods, and then they're going to raise up the prices. And the way they're doing it this way is they're becoming slumlords and letting the condition of the buildings run down so bad that people just voluntarily leave, or they go through this litigation process that takes years to get resolved.
Right.
The hell is this?
Like you said, this is an old video, but Amalek, they buying up a lot of property.
Yes.
They own a lot of stuff. Even in this video, it says they own the avenue.
Right.
They own that whole block. Okay? So play the video. We want to look the inside of the house, the condition, how these people treat us, man. And that's why it's a shame for you black folks that's out here praying for Ukraine and all these. Yo, Ukraine, that's Amalek. That's them.
Right.
Okay? That's the Ashkenazi, the Khazars. That's them. And you out here pray for Ukraine and all that. You simple, man.
Right.
Look how they treating your brothers. Look how they treating your sisters. And this is here in America. Not even over in the land of Israel itself. Just as here in America. Right. Play on.
The tenants who were forced to leave last month after the DOB issued a vacate order. Hidalgo says her kitchen is collapsing and the building is in disrepair.
Come on, man. Go back. Y'all, who's on the button? Just
look how they doing our people, man.
Play it.
Building is
Right
in
there. Look at that condition of the building, bro.
And the sister said she had 2 kids. Who can live in a condition like that?
Right.
Look who can live in a condition like that. And they say God love everybody.
Yeah, God love everybody. Yep.
And
Everybody getting saved. Come on, man. These people
hell
don't care
is
about
this?
these folks.
And also, officer, aren't they coming in under the guise that they're repairing the apartment?
Right.
Right. And then they leave it. They start the repairs and
they
leave
leave
it
it like
torn
that.
up.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they'll be forced to get out of the apartment.
Now they repairing it for white folks. We got to get these
That's
black
exactly
spots out of here.
what
That's
they
what they doing.
So they doing basically they doing the tear down, the deconstruction
Right.
of the apartment.
They're
refusing to fix it.
Right.
Crazy.
Part of the deconstruction is the removal act.
Right. Oh, we gonna deal with that removal act,
Yeah.
officer. We gonna deal with that removal act because right now we dealing with domestic, right? Locally. But yo, this gentrifying ginger, this dude, the mind of him is deep, man. The mind of him is deep.
The devil.
Hey,
That's right.
Hey, can we go back to the beginning of this video?
Yeah, play that. Run it back. Run it back.
Hey, go back to the beginning. I want y'all to look at something. They getting called out. They getting called out on how they are running their business, right? They're getting called out for blatantly destroying this property. And there's a guy that's a reporter that's trying to chase him down. Hey, go ahead and play that a little bit. He can't catch him.
Running away from us down
He tried
the
to.
You see what
He
you're
got
doing
dandruff
to your
flying all in his eyes.
tenants?
You know, he can't catch up to him, bro.
Right. Hey, pause it. Run it back. Run it back. Give me Proverbs 28:1, man.
Flakes everywhere.
It's a precept. Run it back. Yeah, run it back. Give me Proverbs 28 verse 1, man. Let it play it. Play while he read it. Read, brother, read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1. The wicked flee
All right.
when no man pursue it.
Yo, the wicked flee. The boys is out, boy. Golly. Play on. Let the video play.
Meet with inspectors from the Department of Buildings and Housing Preservation and Development Wednesday. The not-so-proud owners showed up with their heads covered after a
Pause it real
so-called
quick. Another thing. I'm sorry, y'all. How come Canary Mission don't talk about this? How come SPLC don't talk about this?
Bring it out.
Oh, who's Jonathan Greenblatt? What's his organization?
Yeah, SPLC.
No, the
ADL. There you go,
We
ADL.
forgot about these dudes. We doing so much work in IUIC, we forget.
Hey, I figured out what ADL stands for.
What?
All Day Liars.
All day liars. Yeah. All day liars.
Right. That's it.
Where you at, Jonathan Greenblatt? Where you at for this?
Officer, that's his cousin.
That's their cousins, huh?
Yeah, you're not finna tell him his cousin.
Right.
That's his boy. That's his
That's
man.
his boy. That's his man.
That's his man
That's
over
his
there.
man. Hey, somebody get his man's.
Right.
Man.
That's his
Come
man.
get his man's.
They own the block, bro.
milk.
Yep.
They own the
They
block.
own the block. So this is what you see going on, but they don't want to touch this. They want to look at the little things that we doing, the small issues and errors that we have within our body and magnify those issues.
Right.
One thing with IUIC, we don't hide our issues. We put it out there up front, straight up. This is why you can't say we a quote, because I see more people get kicked out here than anywhere than in the, when I was in the Christian church.
Right.
Your ass do some dumb stuff up in here. Hey, hit the door, bro. Right there.
right.
Exit is right there. Hit the door.
Right.
So we ain't no coat. These brothers right here is a coat. These dudes is a coat.
For real.
Play on.
2 twins, and it's horrible.
Catalina Hidalgo is just one of the tenants who were forced to leave last month after the DOB issued a vacate order. Hidalgo says her kitchen is collapsing and the building is in disrepair. She believes the owners are just trying to force her to move because her apartment is rent stabilized. She says one of the owners even offered her $50,000 to leave.
He wants me out the building. Going rate for a 2-bedroom is $2,500. I pay $754.
When Hidalgo and other tenants refuse the offer,
Heard
they
that?
say
Pause. She said, I think this might be in New York.
Yes.
This is New York, right?
Yes.
Of course. They said the rent a 2-bedroom apartment in New York at that time was going for $2,500. She said she's stable pay $750. So yes, they want her out. So why they could get that $2,500?
They offering her $50K. Imagine what they gonna make off of
Right.
that.
Yes.
Right.
That's pennies to them. If
Yeah.
somebody offering you $50,000, of course they can make maybe triple or quadruple that.
Yeah,
off
you
of
in the
that.
spirit. You in the spirit.
Yeah,
officer.
Listen, brother that introduced me to the truth, gave me my first Israelite video. He lives in Brooklyn, right? And he was telling me that he and his wife, when they first went into their apartment, just how it has, the value has just skyrocketed, you know, because it's prime real estate, you know. And that $50,000, that's
chump change
That's
to them.
chump change for what they're going to make.
Right.
Why else would they offer it?
Exactly.
That's chump
Well,
change
that's
of what they're going to make on flipping
Go ahead,
it.
Officer. You know.
Hey, and also the reason why she's paying such low rent is because that's how much it was when she first got there. So what happens is in New York, when you first get there and it's $750 or $500, that's how much it stays for however long you live there. So she's coming up, but she's not gonna move. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Nah, for sure. Cause this is an old video. For sure, they got up out of there. They probably got her up out of there. All right, play on.
He wants me out the building. Going rate for a 2-bedroom is $2,500. I pay $754.
When Hidalgo and other tenants
I ain't
refused
moving
the
either.
offer, they say problems with the building just got worse. Someone broke the boiler, slashed the sewer pipes, and gutted the gas and electrical meters in the basement.
Who did
Gustavo
that?
Vargas-
That's on purpose.
I wonder.
That's on purpose.
Yeah.
I wonder who that is.
Hey, watch the Northern Kingdom. See what he
play on.
says. Yeah.
His whole life and was home the night it happened.
There was a whole lot of noises, and then the power went off. So I know there's something bad happened, so I had to go downstairs and check it out. Then next thing you know, I see 2 people running off.
When Navarro went back
It was
to
them
check
two damn
the
gingers.
The Dodgers bandits, man.
Wow. Damn.
For real.
But they say we're a hate group. That's
Right.
hate.
Right. That's there you go.
major
That's a
hate.
whole
Pure
building.
major hate.
No
Hey, pure
heat,
hate.
no electricity. You
Right.
do that to a whole building.
And in New York, it gets
New
cold.
York.
I lived in New York, but
In
that
New
thing
York.
get
Come on,
cold,
man.
bro.
Come on,
it
man.
gets cold out there. Trust me. So you don't have no heat, no electricity, bro. That's.
And they say they the people
Hey,
of God.
don't do me like that, bro.
Get him.
Dang, my boy had a flashback.
I heard flashbacks for real.
And they say they the people of God.
Right.
What scriptures say, breaketh thou houseth?
Right.
Destroyeth thy neighbor's house.
Right.
Yeah.
They applying that, right? That's hate right there.
That's hate.
Hey,
That's a
probably
hate
in their
group.
Talmud.
Right,
They
right.
Talmud, you can read that. Destroy the nigga house.
Right.
Yeah. Play on.
Like a full-on rain in this building, even though there wasn't raining on that day.
Since, Navarro and his family have been forced to stay in a shelter in East New York. But thanks to St. Nick's Alliance, a local community group, the tenants have a lawyer and have filed a lawsuit asking the court to appoint an administrator to make emergency repairs. In a statement, attorney Adam Meyer said, quote, "Unfortunately, landlords in these rapidly gentrifying areas have been resorting to these aggressive tactics more and more as the financial upside to displacing rent-stabilized tenants and converting units to market rate has become so great. In a situation like this, the temptation for tenants is to grow tired of waiting for repairs and to simply move on with their lives, giving profiteering landlords exactly what they want."
All right, pause it right there. Pause it right there.
That's it. That's
Yep.
it.
They want the money.
They want the money,
They
bro.
want the money.
They said aggressive
Yes.
tactics.
Yep.
Aggressive.
So the problem is that you can't go to an attorney and tell them, hey, I'm living in these worst conditions and they not repairing it. They'll go and say, oh yeah, we're working on it. We're getting it done. But they're dragging their feet.
Right.
And while they're dragging their feet, they're actually destroying their own property.
Property, right. Just to get you out so they could get the full money that they could benefit from it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Officer, can I get a precept on there real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead,
Let's
officer.
get
Go ahead.
Psalms 55 and start at verse 20.
Duck, it's a precept. The book of Psalms, chapter 55, in verse 20.
Come on.
He that put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
So who wants to be at peace with him? Israel. We already struggling in America as is. We just want to pay our bills, right? Because we under the curse of Deuteronomy 28. So it's hard enough already for us, but he putting forth his hands physically to Israel. Come on.
He hath broken his covenant.
Every treaty, which we probably going to touch on that later on, that this man, right, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, every treaty he's making, he's broken every single one of them.
Yeah, every treaty and every contract lease.
Every
Going the
contract.
same
Every
thing, right?
contract lease. Wow.
Exactly. Come on.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
That's that agency right there saying we working on repairs. We got a lawyer for y'all. We doing what y'all, we working on that. We see what the atrocities y'all are going through, right? We working on that, but really what's going on? Come on.
But war was in his heart.
But what?
But war was in his heart.
War is in his heart. They want us dead. Right. They want us on the street. They don't care how we live and what condition we in. They just want their money. You understand?
The hell is this?
His words were softer than oil.
Come on.
Yet were they drawing swords.
But yeah, being pretty much that's them aggressive tactics, right? They coming in, breaking pipes under the guys that they're repairing. Really, they trying to kick us out.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's wicked as hell.
Hey, let me get Sirach 12:16.
Let's go.
Just to land back on officer, man. These people are evil. They the enemy, man. And they'll never be satisfied.
Never, never.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
So that's what it is. He's telling you these good things. Oh, we got you covered.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? We got you covered, but you know what? I'm trying to see if I can throw you in that pit. We just saw that image, man. That was like a pit inside the thing.
Right. Literally was a pit. Literally.
He will weep with his eyes. But if he find opportunity,
If he get that chance, read,
he will not be satisfied with blood.
he won't be satisfied even if you dead. He just wants you out. I want you out of this property so I
By
can
any
make
means
my money
necessary.
by any means necessary, man. That's crazy.
The length that they go to destroy and hurt our people. You see this?
It's a crying shame.
Yeah,
and our
it is.
people will still love this man.
Right.
Still pray for this
Right.
man.
We gotta wake up, Israel.
We
We
got-
gotta
we
wake
gonna
up,
wake the
Israel.
hell up,
Consider
Israel.
y'all ways.
And also,
Golly.
you see that they got nothing but time.
Right.
Of course.
Right? They got nothing but time.
Of course.
You know how long it's gonna take for them to really push Jake out? Because we resilient as hell.
Right.
You understand, as a people.
Yeah, sister said, I ain't
That's
going
right.
nowhere.
She
Yo, you
ain't
don't got
going
no
nowhere.
sink. You got no light, no heat.
Right.
Sister said, I
Hey,
ain't moving.
I'm paying $750. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey,
Yup.
750 in New York, she winning.
New York,
she
she
winning.
winning.
She
She
winning.
winning,
Like,
bro.
look, he need to
Facts.
fix something. Give me a
winning here
ceiling
in
fan.
Texas.
Yeah, for real.
Come on,
For real.
Facts. All right, so let's play the next. Let's see what ended up happening to these Ashkenazis, these Khazars, these
That's right.
Edomites, these gentrifying gingers. What ended up happening to them? Watch this.
An alleged slumlord and his brother under arrest.
They're accused of creating appalling and squalid conditions
Put it
for
on the
tenants. New at noon, CBS
Switch over. All right, play.
News' Valerie Castro has more from the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn, where the two are set to face a judge.
Joel Israel and his brother Amram were led into the courthouse just before 11:30 today. They were brought into the building in handcuffs to
on
face
their
a judge.
Let the world see the. Leave it on the screen, y'all. Let the world see the criminals, man.
These are thugs.
Right, because they
Right.
love to do this to us, right?
Right.
They love to do this to shame us and smear us. Right. Let's for 50. Give them their 15 seconds of fame.
Right, there's some thugs.
Gentrifying gingers right there.
Focus a little bit because I'm trying to see that.
Go back a little bit.
I need to see that ginger.
Yeah, go back. just a little bit, right there. Yeah.
Right there, there you go.
Ginger, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, pull the thumbnail back up, man.
Gentrifying
Cousins, bro, I'm telling you.
gingers, man.
Yep, gentrifying gingers, man. Put the thumbnail back up. There you go. That's who they is right there.
Right on the right side, that's
Yep.
his cousin.
That's who they are.
Cousin.
We're not speaking hate. We speaking truth.
Truth.
This is truth. Slumlords. Slumlords. Go back to the video. There you go. There you go right there. Yep, play on.
Judge, the brothers were arrested this morning on criminal charges dealing with their role as landlords for several Brooklyn buildings. CBS 2 first brought you the story of Joel Israel more than a year ago when tenants in several of his rent-controlled Brooklyn buildings say he was trying to force them out by ripping up their apartments for repairs that would never happen.
He should be in jail. My landlord should be in jail.
If this landlord does not go to jail, and then other landlords think they can get away with this, and other tenants are going to live in these kind of situations.
Pause.
Great
go back.
point.
Yep, go back to the condition. Show the. Yep, right there. Put it on the screen.
Wow.
That's some evil stuff.
That's
man.
crazy.
So they go in there, destroy these people's homes, bro,
Mhm.
and then tell them we gonna come back. We in the process of fixing up your spot, and just bounce.
Just
That's
bounce.
insane. It's evil, bro.
Hey,
And
real
we
quick.
the hate group.
Hey,
Go ahead.
real quick, go back to the beginning of this video. Real quick, play when them dudes got arrested. Play it from there. Right there, right there, right there. Okay, now go back to the first video. Go back to the video right before this, and let's see. It's the same people. Go back to the video right before this.
You're literally running away from.
Yeah, right there. Yep. Now play it. Play it from right there.
You're literally running away from us
That's
down
the
the street.
same
You
clothing.
see what you're doing to your
It's the
tenants?
same
They're out of the
people.
The
home.
same two dudes.
People
Yep.
live-
Let it keep playing. Hold on. Let it keep playing.
Owners of 300 Nassau Avenue.
let it keep playing.
The two men were scheduled to meet with inspectors from the Department of Buildings and Housing Preservation and Development Wednesday. The not-so-proud
Right there.
owners
Stop.
showed up.
They're
that's
wearing
them.
the same clothes.
Same height.
Black jacket, white shirt. It's the same
Yep,
dudes.
they all
Same
wear
height,
that.
It's
same
Amalek,
build.
man.
They just masked up.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Hey, go back to the
Yeah, go back to the
last
other one. We appreciate you, Alcinos. We appreciate you.
Yeah, get them videos.
I thought
queued
I was
up in
getting
the back
punked for a
us.
second. I didn't know.
Oh wait, hold on. I thought this dude was about to bring some heat, bro.
It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's why we played it.
Yo, go back, Trey, go back. Yo, I'm telling you.
The same people.
It's the same truth.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Amazing.
Bro.
Amazing, bro.
We love you, Enos. We love you, bro.
We love you, bro.
We love you, bro.
We literally played it for
Put some socks on next time.
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Oh, where's the
All
shame?
praise
We
to the
need
Most High.
Yeah, shame.
Shame this man. Do this, man.
Hey, we need you in the booth, bro, so they can play these videos on time and stop when we tell them to stop, bro.
No, you good, though. We love you, bro.
There he go!
Hey, go back,
He
man.
needs some milk.
Leave you know, some more. Officer, you good, bro. You good, bro.
You must start there with the Men in Black, man.
It's the Men in
You got
Black.
Neuralize.
I forgot Neuralize.
You got Neuralize.
It's the Men in Black, y'all. All right, go back to the video. Man.
Residents at 98 Linden and Bushwick were forced to live in deplorable conditions inside gutted apartments, many partially demolished. Israel owns several buildings where tenants say the same thing has happened.
Criminal landlords have been trying to get rent-regulated tenants out is by provoking vacate orders. If they neglect the building or if they deliberately sabotage the building.
Many were forced to move out after their homes were boarded up, ruled uninhabitable. Earlier this year, a housing court judge ordered Israel to make the necessary repairs. The Brooklyn District Attorney Ken Thompson plans to speak out about the arrest later today. Reporting in downtown Brooklyn, I'm Valerie Castro, CBS 2 News.
Evil, bro.
Some
It's
evil stuff, man.
Terrible how he did those residents, man. So, all right, we about to go to a commercial break. But before we do, y'all, we ain't done, y'all. We ain't done.
Oh, no, we got a lot more.
A lot more.
That's right. A lot more
We
evil.
just talking locally, man. Remember, these
domestically, yep.
Yeah, domestic. These dudes they demonic, man. They think the whole world, bro. They think globally, right? Yep. But before we go to commercial, man, we got that coon of the week, man. Let's see this coon of the week, man, real quick.
Hey, play the video. Play the video that Officer Get a Lie hate, bro. Play the intro. Play the intro that he hates. Play it.
The hell is this?
Hey, put it on 2.5 speed, man. Wow,
Hey, play it, man.
It's the coon of the week.
Go ahead, man. Amazing. Hey, play it, man.
That thing racist, man.
That thing racist. I don't like that. No, that's not the coon of the week.
That's not the coon
That's
of
not
the
the coon
week.
of the I know, I'm sorry, sisters. We said we was going to leave y'all alone. We did say that. We did promise that last week, but
Hey,
we gotta leave a little hint. Just
it ain't our
bro,
fault,
sisters.
It ain't our fault.
It ain't our
she
fault,
shouldn't have done
sisters.
it. Right.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have done it.
Because a lot of these sisters, they want to look up to these women like this, these modern feminists. All right? Hey, play it. Coon of the week. Play it.
Pay all the bills.
Pay bills. Pay bills. They be like, no thanks.
I don't think a lot of women are qualified for a man to pay their bills. Like, y'all don't bring enough to the table for us to pay our bills.
Oh, Lord.
They rather say I am the table than rather say than what they bring to that table.
I miss when men used to protect, provide, and shut up.
Whoa. Whoa. Run it back. Run it back. Look what she said. With that blonde wig, that blonde weave. Play it.
Bills. Like, y'all don't bring enough to the table for us to pay our bills.
Oh, Lord.
They rather say I am the table than rather say than what they bring to that table.
I miss when men used to protect, provide, and shut up. Protect, provide, and shut up. Nowadays, it's
And we miss when women used to be feminine, fit, and friendly. Whoa. That last part, shut up. Protect, provide, and shut up. But then y'all say we run.
All right. Hey, bro. These sisters
provide
and shut up. That's crazy, bro.
What?
These modern age sisters, man, I'm telling you, they bugged out. They bugged out. That's why y'all brothers, y'all sisters need to come into this truth and be retaught.
That's right.
Be retaught. Because that right there, that is a coon. Brothers, you're going to end up with a sister like that. You're going to get her pregnant and she's going to ruin your life.
Drag on.
Drag on.
bro.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No. Best with drag on. Hey, she'll drag you along. I was trying to get just one precept before we get out of here. Give me Sirach 26 and 14. Bring it out. Because the Bible don't tell us to shut up.
Yep.
You understand? But the Bible does tell a certain person to shut their mouth.
Right.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 in verse 14. A silent.
A what?
A silent.
Come on.
And loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
A silent and loving woman is a gift from the Lord. She's the exact opposite. That's a.
I'm gonna show you what day is, man.
Go ahead, officer.
Hey, give me that. Oh, you was done with that?
That's it. That's all I need.
Give me Proverbs chapter 9.
Duck, it's a precept.
Proverbs chapter 9 and verse. Oh no, not Proverbs chapter 9. Proverbs chapter 7. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 10.
That's
10 and 11. Uh-oh.
That's it.
The book of Proverbs chapter 7.
Yeah, we hit the hard left. We hit the hard left. We're gonna stop right here. We're gonna stop. Go read.
The book of Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart.
Come on.
She is loud.
She is what?
She is loud.
She is what?
She is loud.
She is what?
She is loud.
Come on.
And stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
So that's the coon of the weak woman. They loud and stubborn.
Officer, you want that one you called too.
Huh?
You want the one you called too, Proverbs 9.
Oh, okay, read it.
The book of Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 13.
Come on.
A foolish woman is clamorous.
Oh, damn. That's what these sisters is, clamorous as hell. Read.
She is simple and knoweth nothing.
These women don't know nothing. These sisters that we looking at right here are this coon of the week, all right?
Precept.
I'm
just playing, man. You know we can start.
Yeah, we gonna start going there. Sisters, we gonna give y'all a break. We're not talking about you lovely sisters up in here.
That's right.
Not the sisters in IUIC.
That's right.
I hope not.
So that was the coon of the
week.
How'd it go, officer?
The coon of the week.
Of the week.
Oh, praise. All right, so Israel, we're going on commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, stay tuned. We got a lot more for y'all.
Stay locked in.
Yep.
And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. And suddenly there came a sound from heaven, as of a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting. And there appeared unto them cloven tongues like as of fire, and it sat upon each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Ghost, and began to speak with other tongues, as the Spirit gave them utterance. And they were dwelling at Jerusalem, Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven. Now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And how hear we every man in our own tongue, wherein we were born? Psalms 19, verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Pagin ni parole, pagin lang, côté, yo pas tande voix yo.
La kalm wala kadolokal la dismoi fi hat sotahu.
No hay lenguaje, ni palabras, ni es oída su voz.
ಮಾತುಗಳಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಧ್ವನಿಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳದಿದ್ದರೆ
Il n'y a ni allocution, ni langage où leur voix n'est pas entendue.
Нет ни речи, ни голоса, где не был слышен их голос.
Shihen, Jukyu no Sansetsu. 話すことなく、語ることなく、その声も聞こえないのに。
Senza discorsi e senza parola non è voce che si possa udire.
Não há discurso, nem linguagem, onde sua voz não seja ouvida.
Israel united in Christ, from corners to countries, gathering the 12 tribes of Israel. We gonna take the world.
Hey, Most High in Christ, bless Israel, Bishop Nathaniel. Yes, some of you call me the general, and I appreciate that term, but today we're going to find out if I'm a true general or not.
في متى 28 أمر المسيح بالتأديب اذهبوا إلى كل الأمم وعمدوهم باسم الآب والابن والروح القدس وعلمهم أن ينتبهوا بغض النظر عما أوصيك بفعله كما نعلم فإن 12 قبيلة من إسرائيل كما قال يعقوب 1:1 منتشرة في جميع أنحاء العالم جميع البلدان من تجارة الرقيق جنوب الصحراء الكبرى إلى تجارة الرقيق عبر المحيط الأطلسي
حسنا سنتعامل مع ذلك. Das Evangelium wurde überall gepredigt, doch es gibt noch viel zu tun. Okay, im Tu. Korintherbrief Kapitel 10, rund Vers 16. Ich glaube, Paulus hat gesagt, man solle das Evangelium in Regionen jenseits seiner selbst predigen und sich nicht mit der Arbeit anderer Männer rühmen. Wir wollen nicht damit prahlen, dass kein anderes Lager so hoch arbeitet, dass wir auf eine Mission berufen werden. Wir müssen diese Mission erfüllen. Dus ik heb je moedig, dapper en gedurft nodig diakenen, kapiteins, officieren, soldaten op te staan en jezelf waardig te tonen voor deze waarheid. Oké, dus wat ik kan doen, ik kan je iets laten zien. Yoku kite, kono chizu o miseru. Kanada ni wa ikutsuka no gako arimasu. Amerika no itaru tokoro ni mo aru. Takaki kami ni kanshashimasu. Tsugi wa Mekishiko ni hairu. No tenemos ninguna base todavía aquí. Entiende, no tenemos fundamento. Tenemos enseñanzas, pero ningún fundamento. El Altísimo nos acaba de permitir abrir una escuela aquí en Ecuador. Pero escucha, mira, no tenemos fundamento en estas áreas. Está bien, tenemos algunas enseñanzas, pero ningún fundamento. Sin fundamento, necesitamos llegar a toda Argentina y Chile. Tuna shule kadha katika bara la Afrika kutoa sifa zote kadriwa walio juu zaidi kadriwa hilo shule kadha tunazo hapa, lakini hiyo haitoshi. Tunahitaji shule nyingi zaidi za ukweli wa Injili inayofundishwa sawa. Tunahitaji kugonga maeneo haya Madagascar hata Zambia, Angola sawa. Ndio tunaanza msingi hapa Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Congo. D'accord, nous n'avons rien. Oh, nous aussi nous avons l'Europe. Pas encore de fondation en Espagne, une petite école France. L'Allemagne nous en faut plus. Il y a plus de travail à faire, plus de travail à faire. Eka, आणि या भागात कोणतीही मूलभूत शिकवण नाही. जेव्हा मी पाया म्हणतो, तेव्हा मला शाळा म्हणतात. मी एक माणूस एक संपूर्ण गेला याचा अर्थ असा नाही इकडे क्षेत्र आणि बाकी काहीतरी शिकवले. मी बोलत आहे की कोणताही पाया नाही या प्रदेशात सुवार्ता शिकवली जात आहे. म्हणून आम्हाला आवश्यक आहे तेथे सत्य शिकवायचे. ठीक आहे. अगदी ऑस्ट्रेलिया. आमचे काही लोक इथे आहेत ऑस्ट्रेलियामध्ये. ठीक आहे. न्यूगिनी, इंडोनेशिया, सुमात्रा, व्हिएतनाम. ठीक आहे. या प्रदेशामध्ये आहेत इस्रायली पाया नाही. सत्य सुवार्ता शिकवली पाहिजे की आपल्या लोकांना या प्रदेशात विखुरलेले आहेत. Está bem, a partir do momento do comércio subsaariano de escravos. Compreende isso. Compreende isso, Israel. Compreende isto. Muito trabalho a fazer. Muito trabalho a fazer. Allora Israele, ho bisogno di alcuni volontari. Ho bisogno che alcuni di voi uomini potenti si alzino in piedi. Diaconi, capitani, ufficiali, soldati, alzatevi. Ho bisogno di volontari per questa missione.
Shalom, brothers and sisters, Most High in Christ bless. We want to thank you all for following Isaiah 11 ministry. We're here to inform you that the local Sabbath classes will now be available in all languages. All of the classes from the bishops, deacons, and captains will now be available in all languages. As it says in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12, says that the Most High shall set up an ensign for the people. Stay tuned. Most High in Christ bless you all.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless. We are back. We are back. All right, I'm Officer Razis.
Officer Gedaliah.
Officer Keliah.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer Joshua.
And we make up
WCO!
You're right.
Cheer. All right.
We back.
Officer?
Yes, sir.
I'm out the spirit.
You out the spirit? Wow, what happened?
I'm out of the
What
spirit.
happened? Oh, yeah.
Get it off your chest.
That's Officer Enos, bro.
Let me get them violins. I need the violins.
Go ahead, bro.
I like
Put the camera on him, man.
Hey, I like being close to my leadership. Scriptures say, if you see a man of wisdom, we're at the doorstep, right? And I'm right next to the officers, you know what I'm saying? Right. Then this guy in the back comes and says, you're too dark to sit next to the leadership.
Right.
The light is not reflecting off you.
Cool.
Oh, my God.
Look, cool. Look at my brother over there.
Hey,
Put the darkies on the outside. Put the
Put the donkeys on the outside. Damn,
Light
man.
skin in the inside. Tell him. What is this?
What is going on? Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
That's the one I need.
What is this?
Hey, I did not sanction this, brothers. I had nothing to do with this. All right.
Hey, it's a
we
cool.
are 12 tribes worldwide. All right. A cake
cool
not
against the
turned.
dark,
Fix the damn lights.
That brother said the angle of the light beaming off the skin.
What?
Oh man, but all
Where's
praise
that
is-
family fun day all day?
I know, right?
I'm saying,
Yeah, you know,
look
it's
not
called
upon
division,
me
called
because the
hatred.
sun have.
Hey, you
Edo's
know
bringing
what?
Division and hatred and Willie Lynch up in here, bro.
Hey, officer, look. At the end of the day, I want to get darker. 'Cause
That's
I'm trying to look like
right.
Christ.
That's right. That's right.
All
You in the
praise.
spirit.
Right.
You
You
see
know what
me?
I'm
I've been
saying?
in the sun too, man.
Which
All
ain't
praise.
dark.
You know what's so crazy? We could use Eno's feet for the precept. Damn. And his feet.
At his feet.
Like fine grass.
Yo,
If anybody know
Officer
he
Jasper
Eno,
swinging, bro.
this
Officer
brother
Jasper
don't wear
came out
shoes.
swinging.
Yo. He's like, yeah, let me get them slippers right there. I like that right there.
Hey, man.
And
hey,
his
man.
feet.
And his feet.
And his
like
what?
Fine bread.
And his what?
Hey, read it, brother. Read it.
Come on,
read it.
Enos, come on.
Look at Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
That
Hey,
brother
Officer,
is
we love
Christ's
you, bro.
brother right there.
We love
I'm
you,
telling
bro. All
We love
praise.
you, bro.
Hey, pull the thumbnail back
Let's get
up,
some
man.
socks.
Pull the thumbnail back.
Bring me
And
back,
his
sir.
feet.
Bring me back, sir.
Pull the thumbnail back up, man. They're wearing all black. Gosh.
I thought he had something on his feet. I'm sorry.
Hey, so you already know what it is. Gentrifying gingers.
All right.
We not stopping. We gonna put the pedal to the metal, our foot on the gas. We coming with it. All right. So like we was touching on, you could take it down. We was touching how they've been gentrifying, right? Our communities. You could take the thumbnail down, yes. So we were showing how they were gentrifying our communities, right, on a domestic level. Right. But now we're going to show you on a global level how they've been doing this from the beginning. Right. From the beginning, they had this mindset. This is Esau's mindset is to conquer, to divide and conquer.
Right.
All right, so we're going to show that. Let's pull up that first. Let's read that real quick. Read that, and then we're going to play the video.
Yes, sir. Bring it over. Papal bull, dum diversus. Hey, blow it up just a little bit. That's good. This papal bull statement issued by Pope Nicholas in 1452 fueled the fire of an era of human history referred to as the Age of Discovery.
As the what?
The Age of Discovery.
So my thing is, how can you say you're discovering something when people were already there?
Right.
When the 12 tribes of Israel were already there. Right. How can you have the nerve to say that you are discovering something? Mm-hmm. It makes no sense. These are the games and the tricks that Esau plays on the minds of our people. We're discovering something that was already people inhabited.
Right.
Okay, it makes no sense. Read on.
Essentially, a public decree or declaration of intent. This writing encouraged Portuguese, Italian, and other European explorers to seek out new to them lands.
Whoa. Can we? Whoa. It said what? Explorers to seek out what?
To seek out new to them lands.
So that letting you know that these lands were not originally new.
Right.
People were already living here.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
Wow. To colonize those lands and to proselytize the inhabitants of those lands, using whatever means necessary, even violence, enslavement, and murder.
So we could drop that, right? So shout out to the General Bishop Nathaniel. He's the one that's been bringing this stuff out, bringing this stuff to our knowledge. Shout out Tuesdays. That's where we getting all this information from, okay? The leadership has been showing us how Esau's been doing this from the beginning. This was 1450 what?
52.
1452, okay? 1452 they've been doing this. Pope Alexander, or Pope Nicholas and then Pope Alexander, right? Play this.
Role in the doctrine of discovery. In 1452, Pope Nicholas V signed into effect
run it back. Yep.
Nah, just keep it there. Just run it back to the beginning.
What was the Catholic Church's role in the doctrine of discovery? In 1452, Pope Nicholas V signed into effect a new papal bull called Dum Diversus, which would play a crucial role in shaping the history of colonization and usher in a golden age of westward expansion by sea. Dum Diversus authorized the Spanish and Portuguese monarchies to subjugate non-Christian lands and people during the era of colonial European expansion. It granted the colonizers the right to enslave and convert the indigenous populations of Africa and the Americas, all in the name of the Pope and the Catholic Church.
Wow, so that's some fire history. What you gonna say, officer?
No, I was wondering why it dropped over there.
Now that's some fire history. Let's get that real quick. 2nd Ezra 13 and 40. Let's get the history.
It's a precept
to show how, like we said earlier, that people were already here. And what people? The 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
right. We was already here, and they know this. This is how they understood this. This is how they had the knowledge to even go to these lands. It was because of the Bible, the records that our forefathers had left. Read that.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes.
The what?
The 10 tribes.
That's northern kingdom, come on.
Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar the king of Assyria led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
Read.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they will leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
So when did this happen? Around 539 BC during the Persian captivity. King Cyrus gave us liberty to go back to Jerusalem to rebuild. What did Northern Kingdom do? They took counsel among themselves to go to a further land where never mankind had dwelt. Read on.
Verse 42, that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Come on.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood, till they were passed over.
Read.
But through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsarit.
So this is records proving how we got to the Americas, because Arsarit means Americas, the new land over here.
Right.
Our forefathers came over here. They had the Lord guided them over, gave them the understanding to make their way over here. And Esau understood that. They took our records. They used our records, and that's how they came over here and conquered our people with dumb diverses, with those papal bulls. Okay? That's what happened. What are you going to say, officer?
No, I'm just saying, yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, Officer Josh.
I did want to say, at the same exact time, they were kicking the black Jews out of Spain, right, under the Spanish Inquisition.
Yep.
So they were conquering northern and southern kingdom at the same time. It was a plot against Israel.
That's some fire stuff. Yes, the Spanish Inquisition, because unknown to popular belief, yes, the black man ruled Europe.
Right.
Yes,
That's right.
we ruled Europe for 1,000 years. This is the stuff
That's
they don't want
right.
us. We got images on that? Officer Enos? Pull those images up, man. This is what they don't want us to see. This is the history they don't want us to know about. When we ruled Europe for 1,000 years and we had Esau in the mountains, in the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia.
Right.
That's why they call Caucasian.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, officer, while they're pulling that up,
Yeah.
can I get a scripture real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead, officer,
Hey,
go ahead.
Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4.
Let's go.
Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4.
And it's so funny, man. You know, we say things and we don't even realize the history of it sometimes. Like, sometimes we say, man, they working me like a Hebrew slave. Not even realizing that's us.
Yeah.
Or, man, like back in the Dark Ages. That's our time period that we about to see. You know what I'm saying? That was during this, when we ruled, like you said, we ruled Europe. The blacks ruled Europe for over 1,000 years. That's why they call it the Dark Ages.
Right.
The book of Hosea, chapter 3 and verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it says that we were going to abide many days. We were lost from Christ. We were disconnected. Read.
And without a prince.
Without a leader. Read.
And without a sacrifice.
Without sacrificing. Read.
And without an image.
And without an image. We didn't have any images of who we were, who our forefathers were, and now we got replaced with Caesar bull. All right? Read.
And without an ephod. And without a teraphim.
Right. So we lost our image. We lost our culture and all that stuff like that. So now, you know, Renaissance team is giving that back to us.
Yes, right. Praise to the Most High. This is imagery. Our children need to see this stuff, man. Pull it on the screen.
Hey, that's fire.
Some fire stuff, man. Put it up. Can we get some bombs, man? That's right. Yep.
That's right. Hey, that's a fire photo right there. That's a
fire
photo.
man.
That's fire.
That's Dark Ages right there, man. That's when we ruled Europe. Some fire stuff right there. Yup, look at that, man.
That's
royalty.
right there. That's fire.
Royalty right there, man.
And these are the images that we're producing now. So you know, back then we were doing the same thing. We had our images on the catacombs and all over the castles. Even in the movie, what is that? Dracula Untold. They got the big mural of our image. They literally got Edomites in the movie next to our images on the wall, man.
That's right. All right, so what, you gonna say something?
No. Just the imagery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To have a visual for the lies that we've been looking at for centuries.
Where no vision is, the people perish.
That's
right.
Yes, sir.
And you know what, officer? You say that the people perish without a vision. If we were to show our people on the street, we show them imagery, we show them things like that, and they would look at things like this and say, "Oh, yeah, that looks evil." Because they don't have that mindset anymore of being a warrior people at one time. They don't have that mindset.
And officer, that's the marvelous thing about this truth, right? The next generation, our children don't have to unlearn anything. They're gonna know the truth.
Right. Today, at Family Fun Day, I had it was your son and my son. I had them lined up. Sons of God, patient saints. These kids is 2-3 years old, bro.
Right.
Sons of God, patient saints. Who's the king? What time is it? Wartime.
That's right.
2-3 years old talking, bro. I'm telling you,
That's right.
Different. Esau, Haman worrying about us. Vocab Haman Malone, he worrying about us. It's these kids you got to worry about. These Avengers you got to worry about.
That's right.
Straight up. Give me that in Malachi. You could drop the imageries. This fire stuff, man.
That's right.
Give me Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. Let's show the dark ages in the Bible.
The book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse...
Hey, start at verse 2, because it just make my teeth white. Verse 2.
That's right. The book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
Come on.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Read.
Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob.
Who does God love?
I loved Jacob.
Who does God love?
I loved Jacob.
God loves you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Tribes of Israel. God loves you. Read on.
And I hate Esau.
And he does what?
I hate Esau.
That's Bible. They be hey, give me Bible, right? Give me Bible. That we read in the Bible.
Yes,
God hates Esau, the gentrifying ginger. God says he hate him. Read.
That's
And I hated Esau and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished.
That's your dark ages right there.
Right.
They was impoverished. We pushed them to the clefts of the mountains. Read.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
That's your Renaissance era. That's in the 1492, the height of the Renaissance era. 1452. That's when they came back into power.
That's right.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Come on.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Read.
And the people.
And the what?
And the people.
No, the person.
The people.
No, just one of them.
The people.
The people. The people. Read.
Against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
The Lord has indignation for them forever.
Ever.
Forever.
Ever.
That's right.
And you know what's so heavy?
Yeah, go ahead, officer.
We talking about gentrification, right? Those images that we showing right now, when we come back, we're going to gentrify them. We're going to take our spots back.
That's right.
We're going to take our spots back. When Christ come back, we're going to gentrify them.
That's right.
Out them holes. Wherever they hiding at, your bunkers, come up out of there, player.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yep, time to go.
And that's going to be a permanent
gentrification. That's a
and
permanent.
ain't no lawyer you going to go get when Christ get here.
Right. Put that in Obadiah. Bring that out, officer. Bring that out, Obadiah.
That's right. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So Officer Jasper, you say we coming for them slumlords?
That's
we
right.
Coming for them we coming for them slumlords, bro.
We coming for them.
We coming for them slumlords, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The book of Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Israel shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
What we gonna do?
And devour them.
Come out them places. Come out of them places, read.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For the Lord hath spoken.
Who spoke it?
The Lord hath spoken.
Hey, when the Lord say something, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come to pass. Just like
That's
these curses, if we didn't listen, guess what it happened? It came to pass.
Hey, jump to verse 10, man.
Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
That shame gonna come against you, you gentrifying gingers. You see how they've been doing our people in New York and all over the world, in Spain, over here with the natives. Read.
Thou, read again.
Yeah, read. Keep on reading.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
For how long?
Forever. forever.
Forever, man. Like you
Fire.
said, you ain't coming
Forever.
back from that gentrification.
That's
Done.
right. Hey, go to Amos 9:2. Like Officer Jasper was bringing out how we gonna tell him,
it's a
get about them
precept.
hoes.
That's
The book
right.
of
About them hoes,
That's
man.
right.
Amos 9:2.
The book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell,
Though they dig into hell, though they dig into the earth, the ground, right? Read.
thence shall mine hand take them.
Hey, God said my hand
Come
gonna
up
take
out of
them.
there.
Who's gonna be God's hand? We are.
That's right.
We are
That's
the
right.
prophets.
Come up out of
The
there.
144.
That's right.
Read.
Though they climb up to heaven.
They gonna try to go to space. You got that Elon Musk. They gonna try to go to space, go to Mars, go to the moon to hide. What is God gonna do?
Thence will I bring them down.
God gonna bring them down with them
That's
angels,
right.
them chariots.
That's right.
Them chariots.
Hey, I love this Bible.
That's right.
That's right.
Fire.
Praises, man.
All
See,
pra-
when
yeah,
they
go
show
ahead.
imagery like that, they scared of that.
Yes.
They scared our brothers and sisters knowing Christ black. They scared that we waking up that we the Israelites. That terrified them.
Right.
But when we see it, guess what we say? All praise to
All
the Most
praises.
High. Right?
Praise
All
all
praise to the
praises.
Most High.
That's
Hey,
right.
can we get one more, officer?
Yeah,
Let me
you
get,
go ahead, man. Cook, man.
Ezekiel 35.
Bring it
and
out.
Verse 15.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel.
They rejoiced in our inheritance, which is this side of the world, right? Which was Spain when they took it over. Read.
Because it was desolate.
Because it was what?
Because it was desolate.
And it goes into what we're talking about today with them gentrifying our neighborhoods today.
Bring
It's
it out.
desolate. Read.
Right.
So will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir.
Who?
O Mount Seir.
Read.
And all Idumea.
And all Idumea, all you gentrifying gingers. Read.
That's right.
Even all of
That's
it.
right.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
That's when you're going to know who's the Lord is right there.
That's right. Hey, that's some fire stuff right there, man.
Right.
Some fire stuff. All praises. That's all we got on Dumb Diverses?
Yeah, that was it. So now we about to because we was gonna move over to what happened after that. Because
Yes.
once they started pushing us out, we already knew we was on this side of the earth, right? We had a lot of our brothers, the Northern Kingdom over here, right? They signed their little Papa Bull there. So what they start doing, they start what did they call it? It was a term in there. Not the Manifest Destiny. It was another term in it. Something Discovery. I forget the name of it.
Age of Discovery.
Age of Discovery.
Age of Discovery, right? So
That's
now
when they came over here. That's your pilgrims,
Yep.
right? Your Thanksgiving. All you that
Yep.
love to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You're celebrating the destruction of your people.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
The hell is this?
So right now, let's get a little that short about the Trail of Tears and things that started happening as they started setting their roots here in Babylon.
History lies a tragic tale that echoes through time. The Trail of Tears. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act, forcing Native American tribes from their ancestral lands in the U.S. Southeast to march over 1,000 miles to Oklahoma. The journey was arduous, and many faced hunger, disease, and exposure to harsh environments, resulting in the deaths of thousands of men, women, and children. The Trail of Tears was a dark chapter in American history, with over 100,000 indigenous people forcibly relocated from their ancestral lands to Indian Territory in present-day Oklahoma. This trail of broken promises took a toll on the very fabric of humanity.
So that's some heavy stuff, right? Give me all real quick Genesis 49.
Duck, it's a precept.
Genesis 49 and 19, because it said Andrew Jackson came, right, and did the Indian Removal Act, right? And what was it, 1830 it said? Right? Am I right? Yep. All right. Read that for me.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 19. Gad, a troop.
What?
A troop shall overcome him.
A troop. Who was that troop? Andrew Jackson in the U.S. Cavalry.
Right.
That's who came and conquered our brothers, slaughtered our brothers, slaughtered the Native American Indians. It was over 500 different tribes, man. Right. Over 500 tribes, and now where they pushed into reservations. Right, we went to a reservation.
That's right.
Hey, type that in real quick. While we type in IUIC New Mexico Blitz. It was called the War Zone. That's what that reservation was called when we went out. This is the War Zone. It go down out here. People getting killed. Brothers is getting killed by the police. Gang violence. All of that going down in the res.
And the pride of Esau so high, officer, they then regrouped all our people as they started gentrifying and changing the land.
Yep.
And they called them the 5 civilized tribes.
Yes.
Right.
Saying that they were uncivilized before they got here.
They got to them. Right. When we the one that taught them how to bathe,
Right.
how to
Right.
hunt.
Right.
Right. how to work the land, the terrain.
Right.
We taught them all of that. Our brothers taught them that.
Even when you read, what is it, the American Holocaust, they talk about when the Spanish conquistadors came over here, how they was just amazed at the soap and the perfumes and stuff. Like they just ain't never smelt
nothing like
good,
that,
bro. Like they just was, hey, oh, y'all smell nice.
Right.
Bishop brought out one time where they clothes disintegrated
Yes.
off.
Disintegrated off
nasty.
them.
Yep. Let him can't find that razor for a month. See what he looks like.
See what he looked like. Yep. Wildebeest.
Like, hold on, Jerry, you wasn't looking like that. Last week.
All right, let's play this. Watch this.
You are blessing. Love you.
Mighty Captain Shem.
War zone, bro.
War zone.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm the one that recorded when they just killed that 15-year-old child with the police. You guys were just really... I was having a really bad morning. Thank you
Praise to the
guys.
Most High. That's what we're here for. We're here to bring hope to our people through the scriptures.
Thank
through the
you.
word of God. Okay?
Man.
Fire.
That's
Shout out to
right.
Captain
That's
Shem.
right.
Fire, fire. But as you can see, this land once belonged to them. This is the blessing that the Lord gave them. And now look how the condition that they live in. They live in on reservations called the war zone. We had to go out there, man. We was out there, boots on the ground, and try to give hope to our people, give life to them, to let them know that they are the children of God. They are from the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, and the Most High, the Black Messiah, is coming to save them.
That's right.
Okay, so man,
That's
it's crazy,
right.
man. It's crazy. So let's pull up that next video. Let's hear from their mouth, what Esau did to them. Watch this. Pull that up.
You know, all of these events that are kind of iconic for white people, like the westward movement, manifest destiny, settling the West. When you look at it from the other side, from the Cheyenne side, and from the other Native American side, all of those just meant a lot of dying for us. It meant a lot of unsettling. It meant a lot of displacement. It meant a lot of losing our places, losing our land.
It's either starve or go past the people and hunt. And so when we was getting in their way, that's just, well, maybe they were in our way. You know, we can't just sit back at this camp and all starve. So when we go out and hunt, I believe we was in the right. And when they tried to stop us, then I believe it was their fault. They should have let us go in and get our food and come back home.
All right, you can stop it right there. Yup. So that's some. Go ahead, Officer Gilai.
No, what he said was, you know, and I know I was in school band back when we were, you know, younger. They would talk about this manifest destiny like it was some great time in our history.
Right.
But when you flip the coin and you see what our brother, they said it just meant a lot of death for them,
Right.
a lot of destruction for them, a lot of loss for them, man.
Right.
And that's just sad, bro. And there's a lot of pain in our people's heart, man. That's why we got to go out like we just did with the war zone, man. We had to go out there because them people still feeling the effects of that to this day.
Right.
To this day, they still going through those effects, man. These people don't stop, man. They're not satisfied even with blood, man, like we just read earlier, man.
Also, I said, can you explain real quick the whole manifest destiny? How it was 3 parts that they wanted. It was
right.
Go ahead, explain
So,
that.
So the manifest destiny started with 3 major land acquisitions. It first began with the Louisiana Purchase. That's like Louisiana, Mississippi, you know. Then Florida being acquired from the Spanish, and then finally the annexation of Texas and that Oklahoma, New Mexico area, all of that. Once they acquired all of this land, then they had this mindset, hey, we've acquired all this land because we have the intent that we're going west. We're going to move west. And if you can go back to that photo, I want to show you something. Go back to the video that you had, and I just want you to freeze on that photo of the yeah, go back. Go back to the last video of Manifest Destiny, and there's a photo of the white woman that's floating in the air.
Right.
And you'll see the land. You'll see the spreading of what they consider manifest destiny. And so when they were talking about this, there's another clip that we watched. Yeah, bring that up. Let it go forward just a little bit. All right, so stop right there. So you can't really tell right now, but in her hand, yeah, there you go. In her hand, you see the telegraph wire that's going up to her. So supposedly, technology now is being introduced by Esau.
Hey, see, move the mouse on our screen. We can see. Go back a little bit. Put the mouse on the.
It's a video. Yeah,
I know on the video. I just want to see. We can see the image where you're talking about the full image.
Right there. There you go. Right there.
Wow. There you go.
So in her arm, you'll see that she has the telegraph wire. So supposedly, she's spreading.
Take off Sasael off the.
Take me off. Just put the.
That's a heavy image because look, they bring in the train.
Yeah,
like
take me off. Just a video. Just a picture. So as she's moving, now she's Columbia. So she's the one that gives them this idea of manifest destiny. So as they are traveling west, you see in front of her, supposedly it's dark. Like Officer Gedaliah said, uncivilized. Our people are in darkness and they're bringing the light. That's what supposedly is behind her. So behind her, you see commerce, you see ships, you see the railroad, and you see all these people moving forward, yet our people are being forced away. You see the buffalo fading, and they are just conquering and killing as they move west.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's a heavy image, officer.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, what y'all doing? Put it back, please. So, and that's the thing, bro. Like when you read in American Holocaust, all this stuff, that commerce and stuff, that was already here.
Yes.
They had, bro, in South America,
Aqueducts,
they had
temples,
cities,
palaces.
Bro, they had their own shopping centers. It was crazy, bro. And here they come in with this gentrifying ginger pride that they got, like they're just gods on earth. And here they come. They just bring in with this death and destruction with them, bro. That thing is heavy. That's heavy.
Hey, somebody in the comments said this fire comment. Because you mentioned Columbia, right? That's supposed to be Columbia.
Right.
They said the woman version of Columbus.
Wow.
That's some heavy stuff right there. That's the woman version of Columbus. Hey, give me 2nd Ezra 11:42.
Duck, it's a precept.
Read that.
2nd Ezra 7:42.
11:42.
Yes, sir. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, and verse 42. For thou hast afflicted the meek. Thou hast hurt the peaceable.
That's what they did. They afflicted the meek. They hurt the peaceable. Who's that? Our Northern Kingdom brothers.
Right.
The tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, right? Read on.
Thou hast loved liars.
Come on.
And destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit.
You see what it says? They destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, because when they came here to the shores of America, to the different coasts, our brothers was bringing them resources, diamonds, pearls, fruit, everything.
Officer, that's so heavy. They were so ignorant to how to deal in the land, just like what you brought out back in Kings. They didn't know how to deal within the land. They were digging up corpses and eating their own dead bodies. That's what they were doing until the peaceable came and brought forth fruit.
Yeah, what are
shared
you doing?
them, taught them. That's
Read that again. Read it from the top. That's some heavy stuff, officer.
For thou hast afflicted the meek, and hast hurt the peaceable. Thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
So the Bible prophesies about what would happen in the future to our brothers. This is a true book, man. This is a true book.
That's right.
All right, we're going to drop this. We're going to drop this. What we got, Officer Get Alive?
Man, that's just a heavy,
That's
a heavy image.
They called this manifest destiny, but this was manifest destruction of our people. That's what this
Right,
is.
bro. Damn.
Hey, you mind if I get a precept?
Yeah, go ahead, officer. Go ahead.
Let me get Jeremiah 30, 16, and 17 real quick.
Duck, it's a precept.
Because how they doing our people, it's going to be payback. Just hold on, Israel. Christ's coming for sure. We're going to get our payback.
That's
read that.
right.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee
they that devour us, read.
shall be devoured.
Read.
And all thine adversaries every one of them shall go into captivity.
Read.
And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. And all that prey upon thee.
So all that prey upon us, like we watching the gentrification, how they prey upon our people, how they taking our land, how they did Gad, how they did Judah, Benjamin, Levi, how they did all of us, right? Read.
Will I give for a prey?
So they gonna be our prey, because why? We're gonna be the hunters at that
That's
time.
right.
Watch this, read.
For I will restore health unto thee. And I will heal thee.
The help coming. Christ coming, y'all. Believe that.
That's right. And I will heal thee of thy wounds.
Because we're going through poverty. We're going through a lot of situations. But the Lord said, I'm going to heal you, read.
Saith the Lord.
Said the Lord, read.
Because they called thee an outcast.
They've just put us in reservations. He said, I called you an outcast. They pushing us out. They coming and taking our land saying we was there. No, we was here. Read.
Saying, this is Zion. Whom no man seeketh after.
All praise to the Most High. They gonna get theirs.
That's right.
Fire.
Hey, one more precept for me, officer. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get Genesis 27, verse 41. I just want to bring out one point about Esau, because we keep hearing that we're a hate group. We hate them. There's all this hatred that we got towards them, when nothing in history lines up with that. All the way back in Genesis, you never see in the scripture where it says Jacob hated Esau. You don't see that. But you do see God says that he hated Esau. We're not supposed to do that. It says it in Deuteronomy 23, right? But what does Esau feel about us? Read verse 41. Read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob.
Say that again.
And Esau hated Jacob.
Esau has always hated Jacob. Even back in Cain, that spirit of Cain and that devil has always hated us, right? Read on.
Because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Read on, read fast.
Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah.
Come on.
And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him,
watch this.
Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself.
He does what?
Doth comfort himself.
He does comfort himself with what?
Purposing to kill thee.
Wow. So that's what Esau does to comfort himself, is to think about killing us.
Bring it out.
Destroying us.
Bring it
and
out.
that's what we're showing y'all. See, what's happened now in the future, in present day, they've just got a little more sophisticated with how they're doing it. But back then, they didn't care. They were just killing. They killing. And that's what we're showing you. They was killing in Spain. They was killing over here. And guess what? They was even killing in Africa.
Taking the land.
They was even killing in Africa.
Officer, we gonna go there?
Let's go there, man.
Let's go there.
Let's
We're going
go
there.
there.
out. Bring it
We're
out.
going there. The
Told y'all.
Gentrifying Ginger, bro. I told Israel, we got some fire coming for you. Got some fire coming for y'all. Watch this. Pull that up about Africa. Did it stop there? Did it stop with taking Europe back? Did it stop with coming to the Americas and taking the Americas? Did this man stop there?
Yeah.
Come on, watch this.
Africa was the period of intense European colonization of the continent of Africa that occurred between the
Run it from the
1880s
beginning.
and the
Run it
start.
from the beginning, because y'all missed
The scramble of
There you
Africa was the period of intense European colonization of the continent of Africa that occurred between the 1880s and the start of World War I. During this time, European powers raced to claim territories and establish colonies in Africa, resulting in widespread exploration and oppression of the African people. Britain, France, Germany, Portugal, and Belgium were the most significant powers involved in the scramble for Africa. These powers used various methods to gain control over African territories, including military conquest, treaties, and economic coercion. One of the key factors driving the scramble for Africa was the desire for new markets. European powers sought new sources of raw materials and markets for their manufactured goods, and Africa offered abundant natural resources and a large population. European powers also believed in their superiority over African peoples and used the notion of civilizing and Christianizing Africa as justification.
So they were uncivilized too.
Right.
So these folks, everybody on the earth is uncivilized, but these folks, these dirty red gentrifying gingers, y'all just so clean and damn, y'all the devil, man.
And it said because they wanted their resources, right? Go to Revelations. Go to Revelation. It said they wanted their resources.
It's a precept.
This is why they went to Africa. This is why they went to Africa. Go to Revelations, I think it's chapter 18. Let me get there with you. Revelations 18, yep, and start at verse 12. Let's get to the point.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 12. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stone and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner vessel of ivory and all manner vessel of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble.
Read on.
And cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beast and sheep.
Hold on. Read.
And horses and chariots.
Stop right there. So all these resources you can find in Africa.
That's right.
Okay? So they understood that we have to go over there and we must colonize, we must conquer Africa. And it didn't stop just because of the resources. They knew there was a specific people that would be in Africa.
The hell is
they
this?
knew a very special people would be living in Africa. Read on.
And slaves.
And what?
And slaves.
Do we have the Babylon and Timbuktu? Damn, we don't got it, man. We don't got it. But if we had the Babylon and Timbuktu, it tells you.
I was bringing it out.
Yeah, Bishop. All praise, Bishop. Y'all also was bringing it out.
Fire class, by the way.
He brought it out last night. How over 1 million black Jews fled Jerusalem because of 70 AD and went into Africa.
The homies.
Yep, the homies.
The homies.
Okay. It said, and slaves, read on.
And souls of men.
And souls of men. This is what they wanted to go to Africa. This is what they did. This was their agenda, to conquer and colonize Africa, to take the children of Israel and the resources of Africa.
Hey, Officer Russ, can I
Yes,
show
sir.
a quick image?
Yeah, go ahead, go
Hey,
ahead.
pull that image up real quick. Hey, this is from a movie that Bishop brought out, RRR.
Oh, yeah, that was a fire movie.
That's a fire movie, right? Now look, this is them having a little council. Look at Great Britain, right? That's their flag, that's their map. Look at all the countries under the different portions of the flag. You see all of Australia, you see Southern Asia, you see what we call today South America, Brazil, the area.
Australia.
North America, and now what you're talking about right now, Africa. Look how they're consuming Africa.
Yep.
There you go. This is the colonizing of the entire world.
Yes.
All these resources that you're talking about,
Draining.
bees, animals, spices, flour,
Yep.
all of this from around the world, and that's them right there. They
Exactly. And it wasn't just Great Britain. It was Belgium,
Belgium,
Portugal, Spain, France,
Right.
Germany.
Right.
It was all of them.
Hey,
All of them.
Esau.
Esau, Edom, Idumea,
Sam, that's right.
Ashkenazi, Khazar.
Oh, that's right. The reverb. I like. Hey, one more time.
The devil.
It's reverb.
It was all of them, man.
That's right.
All right, so there's more in that video? Yeah, play on.
For their colonization, civilizing, and Christianizing Africa as justification for their colonization efforts. The scramble for Africa was not only a race to claim territories, but also a race to impose European systems of governance, laws, and economic systems on African societies. This led to widespread disruption and upheaval, as traditional African cultures and ways of life were suppressed or destroyed. The impact of the scramble for Africa was devastating for the African people. European colonies seized land, natural resources, and labor, spreading poverty and inequality. They also imposed their own systems of governance, laws, and economic systems, disrupting traditional African societies and cultures.
Hey, pause it, man. This dude is a demon, bro.
The
It's
devil.
crazy. Go to Revelation 6. Revelation 6 and read verse 2.
Duck, it's a precept.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6, in verse 2.
Come on.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
Who's this white horse? It's talking about Esau, Edom.
The
Read.
devil.
And he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him.
Come on.
And he went forth conquering.
He did what?
He went forth conquering.
He went forth and conquering. That image that you pulled off, Sasaya, he went forth and he went conquering, right? Read on.
And to conquer. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second
Jump
beast.
down to verse 5.
Verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast saying, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse.
A black horse. This man went conquering all the dark nations.
That's right.
He went all throughout the earth conquering the dark nations, conquering the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. This is what he did. Read on.
And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Watch this.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
So it's letting you know this man is unjust.
Right.
He's unjust. He's not fair. He's not fair when it comes to resources. His money is more valuable than your own money and your own resources. That makes no sense. How does he come to your land with his money, right? And say that his money is worth more than your gold, more than your silver, more than your resources? He's unfair. He's unbalanced. Okay?
Or you, because they don't care about our people.
Or even you.
Or us.
Even you. Jump down to verse 8.
Verse 8. And looked, and behold, a pale horse.
A pale horse, read.
And his name that sat on him was Death.
That's his name. His name is Death. Wherever this man touches, his feet touch, death follows him. Right. Read.
And hell followed with him.
And hell followed with him. Captivity, destruction. Read.
And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth.
That's the United States of America. Read.
To kill with sword.
Come on.
And with hunger.
With hunger.
And with death. And with the beast of the earth.
And that's what we have seen to this very day. This man goes around the earth conquering, bringing devastation, destruction, and bloodshed wherever he goes, man. Right. Evil stuff. What we got next? Oh, so drop this. Play the next video. So that was a scramble for Africa. Africa has been scrambled. They took different parts of Africa. They claimed it. They took the resources. Does it stop there?
Officer Raz.
Go ahead.
So a point that you made earlier today when we were discussing the show, this is Scramble 2.0, right?
Yes, what we about to show is Scramble 2.0. Yeah, go ahead, officer. Bring it out.
No, because why y'all said 2.0 means it's what? Still going.
Right.
Hey, hold on before we pull that. Deuteronomy 28, verse 33.
Death, it's a precept.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 33. The fruit of thy land.
The fruit of your land, all the resources and things that we have right over there, right, Reed?
And all thy labors.
Uh-huh.
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
You see that? These other nations are consuming everything and taking it from us, Reed.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
For how long?
Always.
Always. So like the officer said, we're finna go 2.0.
We're not gonna play all of this video, just real quick. I just want the beginning, just so you can see. Play that. The title of the video is the second scramble for Africa.
This is Camp Lemonnier, America's largest military base in Africa. There are about 5,000 troops here from all services. It is located in Djibouti, a peaceful country, but within a troubled wider region. This base was set up after the September 11th attacks in the US. How important is it for them to be able to project their power in the region?
This is an important geostrategic location, and it gives us the ability to do air and maritime and ground operations from this location.
And what does that mean for African nations?
Africa has strategic importance in terms of its resources. This strategic importance is growing, and it is setting the continent up for competition among Europe, America, and China. I call it a second scramble for Africa.
We're not there for oil or minerals or anything like that. It's really to figure out ways that we can work more closely with our African partners to improve their capacity.
Lies.
Liar.
That's it, bro.
These guys lie,
These dudes
bro.
are lie. He said, yo, we're not there for no resource or anything. We just want to improve their capacity.
Lie, bro. There's nothing in your history that will make me believe that's what you're gonna do.
Bruh.
We can't even have apartments around y'all.
Right.
You trying to, for military tactical advantages, all the resources, you know y'all gonna do that.
Exactly.
Y'all still raping the people from that stuff, man.
And now the new scramble for Africa, you have America's involved, China, Russia, all these different countries still raping the resources of Africa, man.
That's right.
And our people, our brothers out there that's in Africa, they can't see it. You got white Jesus all throughout Africa. And
the hell is this?
They're just destroyed.
Yeah, our people got to wake up.
And
They got to wake up.
And obviously, like on the video that just passed, it said the colonization and Christianization.
Yes.
Right,
the
that's what they said on the last.
Christianization.
They're doing both of those
It's the
at
same
one
thing.
time.
Yep. Very good, officer. So drop this. Pull the video of the sister. Listen to what this sister got to say about Africa, man.
Hey, officer, you know what the thing he said on there too, that's how we know he's lying, was he said, we're here for a strategic advantage.
Right.
Then they said our partners. No, you're not getting an advantage if you have partners, right?
Yep. Hey, officer, I gotta correct you. You knew he was lying because his lips was moving.
Anytime.
Right. Anytime, brother.
Anytime he opened his mouth.
Never trust a white man.
Yeah, right.
All right, play that.
Shut your white mouth.
That's right.
That's it. That's right.
That's it. In the spirit, IT. That's right.
That's right.
Since we met you people 500 years ago, look at us. We've given everything.
Turn it up.
You are still taking. It's true. I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big cough until white people came here. In exchange for Africa giving Europe 500 solid years of our people, I mean, not Europe, the Western world, of our human beings to work your canes, to dig your gold, to take in gold itself, diamond, I mean, you know, fish, peanuts, palm oil, everything. In exchange for that, we have got nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Nothing. And you look upon, you know, white folks look upon us like monkeys. It is true. It's in your literature. Hey, you know, some of your best thinkers have said this about us. Have you heard of all these Germans? Have you heard? Okay. Yes. They said, Lord Burton, people like that, they said, we don't even have the brain of animals.
All right, pause it there. Pause it there. Stop it there. So you can see the pain. You can hear the pain in this sister, man.
Right.
How she's expressing and explaining how they have destroyed Africa, raped, robbed, and murdered, took all the resources of Africa. And what do the people have? Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing at all, officer. That's why the Bible tells us to never trust your enemy. Can I get that real quick?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Give me Sirach chapter 12 and 10.
Duck, it's a precept.
Hey, it's something they said in that previous video, because they're going to do the same thing over and over again. This is what they do. They're never satisfied, even with blood.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Remember, he's the border of wickedness. That thing will reveal itself. That's what he does. That's why all that partnership stuff, you can't do that. Don't set him beside you. Jump to verse 12.
Verse 12. Set him not by thee.
Don't set him by you.
Lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
He gonna take your place is what he's been doing. He's gonna take your land. He's gonna, this is our country now. This our land. We're gonna civilize you because y'all are uncivilized. Read on.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Because that's what he's going to do. He's always going to, anytime these people come around us, they always work in an angle, man. They always got a deception on us. And what they trying to do, take our seat, take everything from us. Take our power, take our family structure, take everything, bro. These are vulture cultures, bro. This is what they do. Read on.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
That's why we got to follow laws, because what you don't do is you're going to be cut like, dang, the Bible told me not to trust my enemy, and I end up bringing him beside me, man. That's where that covetousness comes in, because they be making all them government deals and stuff like that, bringing them in, and then, you know what? They take over the whole country.
Hey, go to Proverbs 13, verse 12, man. Let's go. my spirit resonates with that sister, man. It's like, yo, they really done took everything from us and left us with nothing. Left us with white Jesus, bro.
That's it.
That's all they left us with, white Jesus. You think the same man that raped, robbed, and murdered you is going to come crack the sky and save you? Hell no. Hell no. It don't work like that, Israel. We must wake up and come back to the laws of God, because if not, we would die here in America. We would die in Africa. We would die in these lands that we're scattered in if we don't repent and come back to the Lord. Right? Read that.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 12. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick.
That's what I saw right there. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick. The sister is spiritually sick. You see no hope in our people, man. This is why we must. The scripture says it's a light thing for us to go wake up the 12 tribes of Jacob, man. Right. That's why shame on you brothers, man, that's not in this fight with us, man.
That's right.
There's so much work to do. We have a lot of work to do, man. We need all hands on deck. Stop sitting home, watching from the sideline, watching from the comfortability of your house. Get off your ass and get in this fight, man.
Come put the work in.
Get in this fight. Come put the work in, man. Because we need, the harvest is plenty, but the labors are few, man.
That's right.
Straight up. Read that one more time.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 12. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick. But when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life.
When that desire cometh, is a tree. It's this knowledge. It's the prophets, man. When they see us on these streets, they see hope. It gives them life. It gives them life when they see us out there, man.
That's
right. It really does. It really does.
Right.
So what we got next? That's it on the Africa.
They still gentrifying, bro.
Yeah, still taking.
But y'all gotta come together and gather. They cover the whole world, man. They got the whole world covered, man. It's crazy. So where's the last place that we want to talk about?
Yes,
Is Israel?
Yes, the last place is bring this out. Galatians 4:26. Somebody bring that out. This is the last place we touch.
It's a precept.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem.
But what?
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Our homeland, bro, where we all are originating from, man. Israel. This is where we come from. This is our motherland. And you think because of that, they not gonna go there? That's where it all begins with them, bro. They had their eyes on that land for the longest. Right. So what they gonna do? Like they always do. They're gonna take our land with violence, with policies, with economics, with all these different things. They're gonna gentrify it, change it up, flip it, and now white people are here now. Wow! Our neighbors used to be black, but now they're red. And they're red.
For real, everybody in Atlanta.
Right. The temple used to have black folks in it. Now it's just a bunch of white folks.
He said it was like a magic trick. Poof.
I know. Poof. You ain't the real Jews no more.
Poof. Y'all ain't the real Jews. All right, so let's play this. This is Israel before 1948. Watch this, y'all.
Black folks was in Israel, bro.
In Israel, black folks. Wow, man. They will never show this. They will never show this history right here.
Look how comfortable we are in Jerusalem back then, chilling.
Right. So that's it. Stop that. Give me Ezekiel 35 and verse 10. Watch this, y'all. Ezekiel 35 and 10.
The book of Ezekiel.
That's the Holy Land. They always covered it up. That, like you said, Officer Gedaliah, that's what this whole war is all about. It's about this land. It's about this nationality. Watch this. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine.
It says, these two nations and these two countries, Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom. We brought it out earlier, the United States of America with Gad and Reuben and Israel. These two countries, they always wanted these countries, man. Read.
And we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there.
Whereas, so they really believe that the Lord inspired them to do this. Right. This is what's in their mind. No, it wasn't the Lord. It was the devil. It was the devil, okay?
The devil.
Israel was established, y'all was set up by the nations and all that to become the nation Israelis.
Right.
Y'all are not the real Israelites. Y'all are not the real Jews.
That's right.
That's
okay?
right.
Play that next video.
Palestine went from this to this, and it didn't happen overnight. Up until the early 1900s, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire, a religiously diverse land where Muslims, Christians, and Jews lived alongside each other. Then, things begin to change, with the start of the Zionist movement in Europe calling for the establishment of an independent Jewish state, ideally in Palestine. The first wave of European Jews start to immigrate.
Pause right there. That's the lie right there.
Right
Rewind
there.
it a little bit. That's the lie right there. The first wave of European Jews. That's the lie. That y'all not the European Jews. You're Ashkenazi Khazars, all
That's
right?
right. That's
Ukraine, Russia.
Right.
Look, you see the map. You see, put the map up.
Where they
Put the
coming
map
from.
up,
Yep.
man. Ukraine, all these different regions. You're Ashkenazi, you're Khazars. I'm telling you, tune in to Shout Out Tuesday. Bishop been going in on this. The facts is out. The cat's out of the bag, y'all.
Right.
Yes, sir.
The cat is out of the bag. Y'all are not the real Jews, man.
That's right.
At all.
At all.
Boom.
Play on.
European Jews start to immigrate. By the end of World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapses and Palestine is under British rule. It's 1917. Britain declares its support for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. The number of Jewish settlers grow, fueling tensions between the Arabs and the Jews. The violence between the two sides caused Britain to bow out and let the UN take over. The UN approves of a plan to split Palestine into two states: Jewish Israel, Arab Palestine. The city of Jerusalem, which is sacred to Muslims, Christians, and Jews, is now a UN-controlled international zone. Jews accept the UN partition plan and declare independence as the State of Israel. But neighboring
Pause it
Arab
right
countries...
there. So they declared the independence of the State of Israel in 1948, which we know was set up. Okay, They are not the real Jews. They are not the Israelites. Ezekiel
right.
36 and 5.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
Come on.
And against all Idumea.
Against who?
All Idumea.
Idumea, Edom, Esau. Read.
Which have appointed my land into their possession.
Read.
With the joy of all their heart. With despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
So they have appointed the land of Israel as their own. Okay, we've showed throughout the whole show how they've been doing this. It's the same spirit, nothing new. Watch this, Zechariah 9 and 6.
Duck, it's a
My last
precept.
one and I'm done.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
It says what?
A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Who's Ashdod? That's Tel Aviv, okay? It says a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Who's that? That's Amalek. That's the Khazars. That's Ashkenazi. Okay? Read it again.
And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Palestines.
So, and that's what we
Philistines.
That's what we're seeing right now. You got the Palestinians, you got Israel. They fighting for a land that don't belong to them. It belongs to neither of them. It belongs to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Y'all the real Jews, man.
That's right.
Y'all are the real Jews, and it's high time we come back to the laws of God. Go ahead, officer.
That's right. Hey, last precept for me is 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8.
Let's go.
What we gonna keep doing, Lord spare our life, is keep uplifting our people, and we gonna keep revealing who the damn devil is. That's what we're gonna do. Read that.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Who?
That wicked be revealed.
You wicked Edomites, you wicked gentrifying gingers, y'all being revealed. We gonna keep our foot on your neck, I'm telling you. And we're gonna keep building our people up while we do it. While we got our foot on your neck, we're gonna be like, hey brother, come on, this is the way, this is where the light is at, because Christ is coming. Read on.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Most High gonna consume you with this word. That's what he doing right before your eyes. You thought you had it on lock? No, you don't, brother. Keep going.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
All praise to the Most High. So that's what we doing. We revealing the wicked, y'all.
That's right.
All praises to the Most High.
Man, all praises. So We good. So all praises to the Most High, Israel. That's been the show. Pull up the thumbnail one more time for the people, man. Pull up the thumbnail one more time. Oh yeah, we got another.
We're not done yet, but we gonna deal with it. But yeah, that's what we dealing with. Gentrifying gingers, y'all.
That's right. Gentrifying gingers.
Y'all wicked. We gonna keep putting y'all on blast.
That's right. So we do got one more segment, Israel, before we go.
Yeah.
One more segment for y'all before we go. Play that intro. Play that intro.
Y'all know where it's at, man. It's
You know what time it is, man. Stop playing it. We gotta give it to them.
Hey, they think they know who it is.
Yeah, okay, Israel. So you know it's that time. Name that tribe. Israel, we need y'all to name this tribe, man. Okay? We need y'all to name who the hell is this.
All right.
Play that, bro.
Somebody come get that man. Who is this boy up here?
Play it.
What is going on?
Whoa.
You see it with the gentrified ginger. You see it with the...
Wow! Look at me!
Gentrify me.
Gentrify me.
Man.
Gentrify me, sister.
Oh, man. Ain't no way, bro. He think he did something.
Pause. Take it down.
He
Take
lit.
it down.
Hey, bro. Hey, no. Hey, look at them socks.
Shame, bro. Israel.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Israel, somebody tell the truth. Who's that in the comments?
Hey, look at them socks, bro. He might be a Haitian,
Who's that
bro.
in the comments?
Hey, he a Haitian, bro. Look at them socks.
Hell no, they ain't no Haitian.
Judah is not. We not gonna claim that brother.
Everybody already know
We ain't
that.
claiming that brother, man.
Hey,
we not claiming that brother.
Hey,
He could be Benji.
he could be a Gadite now. He could be a Gadite now.
Hold on, y'all. This how you know it's not Benji. Benji jumping off the ceiling, jumping on them sisters. On them dance halls, you know Benji jumping off the ceiling. That's, you know it ain't Benji. And Levi don't got
probably
no
gagged,
swag.
though.
Levi, we got 2 left feet. We move it to
Could
the
be
left,
Ruben.
move it to the right. Levi got no swag. That's Judah.
All right.
That's
damn.
Judah.
Hey, he
Judah
probably
got rhythm.
Judah
That brother
got,
got
first
no
of all,
rhythm, man.
Judah ain't finna be doing all
Nah,
that.
nah,
We too
nah,
cool.
nah, nah,
Let me tell you something. It's a lot of dark skin. It's a lot of dark skin guys out there.
Benji.
That ain't Benji, bro. Officer Hilarious, that ain't Benji, bro. Yeah.
All praise, safe travels, Jew.
Benji doing backflips off the ceiling fan, man. That's Benji.
Somebody said Dan.
Nah, Dan? Yeah, that's probably Dan. Bro.
Damn.
That's Dan.
Hey, that's
That gotta be
Benji.
Dan, bro.
Wow.
But on a serious note with it, while Esau's gentrifying your community, Jake in the club doing this nonsense.
Drinking the
That's
regular,
what Jake doing. He in the club
Wake
doing
up,
this.
Israel. Wake up.
Jake need to wake the hell up, man.
Yeah, man.
And then right there, the sisters celebrating.
Sister celebrate, yep.
Get it.
Be effeminate, be wicked, smoke your weed, drink your alcohol. Beta. But all praise to Israel. That's been the show. All right, Israel. I'm Officer Razis.
Officer Ghetto. Hold up. We gotta do shout outs first, officer.
Oh yeah, how could I
That's
forget?
right, that's
How
right.
could I forget?
Yeah.
All right. How could I
Credentials
forget?
too. Put them credentials up.
Yeah, put the
Yeah.
credentials up, man. Put the credentials up. That Judah got me. I'm sweating. Man.
He was a Gadite officer.
that was
Judah.
good. We
Come
said
get
Ruben,
your man,
man.
Big Judah.
That was
Big
Ruben,
Judah,
man.
come get your man. Get your uncle.
Hey,
Get
I
Big
ain't
Unc.
getting him
That
because
was
that ain't my
Ruben.
boy.
That was Ruben.
Big Judah, come
That
get
ain't,
Big Unc.
that ain't my boy. Hey, I'm telling you, there's a lot of dark skin. You know people finding out they gad in the later times. Like, you know,
Now you gad.
Now you
Come
gad.
on.
Now
Now
you
you're
gad.
black Indian. Oh,
Right.
come on, man.
probably gad.
Could be
Come
Naphtali,
on
man.
now.
Put it back up.
Nah.
Put the credentials back up.
No.
And subscribe.
Go ahead.
Subscribe and follow IUIC Austin. YouTube at IUIC Austin Camp. Facebook at IUIC ATX. TikTok at IUIC Austin. Instagram at IUIC ATX. And donate to IUIC Austin at IsraelUnite.org so we can keep bringing out this fire content.
That's right.
They're
That's
right.
right. All praises.
All
Hey, we
praise
want
to
to
the
give a
Most High.
shout out to our leadership, our bishops, our deacons, our captains,
That's
the
right.
officers doing a mighty work, the sisters, the lovely sisters we have in the audience.
That's right.
The kitchen team, IT, tech team. We want to shout out Enos.
That's right.
That's right.
Enos, we-
His
same
feet,
Bro, it's
like
the-
unto
bro,
fine
bro,
brass.
Bro, he was wearing black, bro. He was wearing all black. You didn't see it. Hey, also, Enos, we appreciate you, bro.
That's how you know that them Khazars and Edomites, they ain't Israel.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
their feet is not like fine brass.
Right, man. Hey, we want to give a
All
special,
praise to the Most High.
special shout out to Bishop Kanai,
Yeah, right.
Captain Zakar,
That's
Austin
sweet. That's
Hilez.
sweet.
That's home team. You already know what it is.
Hey,
man.
also while all those mighty leaders are traveling, let's get that booster club up for
Yes,
them, all right?
that's right.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Matthew
Subscribe,
213.
That's right.
Yep,
That's right.
subscribe to IUIC Austin. Subscribe to In the Classroom. Help also IUIC Atlanta. Subscribe to their new page, okay?
That's right.
Subscribe to IUIC Atlanta 2.0. And all the new channels coming out. It's too many.
Yep,
that's right.
Diaspora,
Diaspora.
Subscribe.
Diaspora,
Right.
To all of them.
Levant. It's so many, man.
You know what that means, officer? We doing heavy work out here.
Major works, major. And we're unprofitable service, man. The Lord,
right.
he will use a stone to get this job done.
That's
We
right.
everywhere.
Come join the fight, man.
All
We
praise to the
everywhere.
Most High.
So with that, I've been Officer Razis.
Officer Galai.
Officer Keli.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer Joshua.
And we make up
WCO! Yeah, right.
All praise to the Most High.
In the midst of the garden, high above the trees, I was much more exalted above everything. But when your spirit departed, I lost all of my steam. I was created with power, but now it's all a dream. How did I get so distracted? Cause I was full of passion. Trying to please my other half, it's like fatal attraction. And now I'm working for my life full of thorns and thistles. He placed a cherub there, so the way